And hello everybody and welcome to another stream. It's me, Psychic. Where am I? Why am I not? Oh wait, I don't have the stupid program open. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm an idiot.
He's like a psychic. He's telewaving his words into our
There we
brains.
go. Hello
he's using his
everybody
psychic
and
abilities to
welcome
hide
to the FNaF debate stream. So as you can see, there's three of us. Quickly let me explain. Pinball had someone hit his car, so he's gonna be a little late. And I think Underscore might have overslept. So
What else?
We're looking a little half empty in this room.
yeah, a little half empty, but people should be
Boy,
joining pretty soon. It's just a little bit of technical difficulties.
Fill it out,
You know, when you get a bunch of people, stuff goes wrong. It happens. It's all right. But there will be other people soon, and they should join fairly soon, I think. But for
You
now,
say that with like a British accent.
Fairly soon.
Fairly soon.
Fairly soon. But for now, we're just gonna get started. Because today we are doing a big FNaF theory debate, and I am very excited. All right, I should be able to do this.
This is the final FNaF theory with the final timeline that definitively proves that Gregory is actually a robot.
Woo.
And that it's actually all a dream.
All right, so
And
as you can
that's
see
Sam's
on the
nest.
TV behind me, it's the FNaF theory debate 1. The mostly serious set of questions that are hotly debated among FNaF fans, made by me. And yeah. So basically, how it's gonna
Do
work?
we got help on to do something here or no?
I can't remember.
Okay.
I actually can't remember. But basically, so there's some fun questions, some normal questions, and I just want to hear your guys' take. If talking over each other becomes a problem, I'll also have you like buzz in if you want to talk. But I don't foresee that being an issue, at least until the other two get here. Hopefully soon.
I don't have the buzz sound.
Yeah, it'll be an issue then for sure.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you know we're gonna get started. We're just gonna get started. Okay. Okay. I want to hear your guys' thoughts for the first question. Did the missing children incident happen in 1985? What do you guys think?
Yes.
I mean, that's how the song goes.
It's not,
My 5 lives.
well, I guess this goes into like, do you think the books are canon? Like, or like, do you?
I mean, they don't have to. One doesn't have to. Well, it doesn't have to be in 1985. If the books aren't in the games, but like it also still can. Like that doesn't really rely on the books, but the books do rely on it.
Okay.
Does it change a lot?
I'd say
if it
probably, though.
happened? Does it change a lot if it happened in 19?
In 18.
In 18, yeah, it happened in 2018.
It happened in the 18.
1885. In 1885 with Frederick Fazbear.
Frederick Fazbear.
Frederick Fazbear.
Frederick Fazbender.
I think he did personally, but you know, I'll play devil's advocate. Where's the proof? Where's the proof in the games, Evan? You said it doesn't rely on the books. Then where's your proof?
Okay,
That's a
again,
good question. I don't even
does it
remember what my
really-
evidence for it is in the games.
Does it really matter? Does it impact the
Well-
lore that much?
It doesn't matter that much if it's after the bite in 1983, but then that's kind of like pointless. Then why wouldn't it be in 85?
Yeah, I like
It impacts it if it's before the bite.
how. Oh, I get. Yeah, okay. So we're talking about the bite of 83. So
Yeah. No,
I
the bite of 87, clearly.
no, I mean like.
Was that the bite of 87?
Yes.
I guess. I mean, the bite did come
Mark
from
is
the
lore
come
master
before the
now.
MCI. Or now I'm starting to.
Most likely.
We're casting doubt.
We're casting doubt. Chat is all basically saying that yes it did.
Well, because like, think about it. So the bite of 83. That's when Crying Child got chomped, right?
Yeah.
So, and is Crying Child considered to be Afton's son?
Yeah, I'm gonna move Jay over here for now, just to fill out the table a bit.
Yeah, fill the space up. So
Until
if
the others get here.
83 was if 83 was like an inciting incident, you know, it could have been one of the things that like sparked Afton's journey into killing children.
Right, yeah. But
In which case, the incident of 85 could have happened afterwards.
the incident of 85. Yeah, that little
The
thing
incident.
where that little thing where kids happen to die, you know, that's that small little thing.
We here at Fazbear Entertainment would like to refer to it merely as an incident, and not a stabbing.
I'm pretty sure it was a stabbing. But okay, I think we're pretty much all.
There was no evidence.
I'm pretty sure we're all in agreement here about this.
I mean, I'm indifferent.
Really? You think it?
I don't really see what the point is if it comes before or after 85. You know, unless there was like huge implications for how it affects the story and people's perceptions of William Afton as a person. The
Well,
guy killed kids.
I think what matters the most is that it probably happened after the bite, considering the Springlock suits are like still being used by FNaF 3, and then they're shut down. Like in the phone calls, they're shut down, and then it's mentioned that the missing children incident is happening. And if like the Springlock suits were still being, like if they were shut down before the missing children incident, then the missing children incident couldn't have been before the bite, because they're still being used in FNaF 4.
Right.
Which is why I think that it's probably after the bite. If it being in 1985 just makes more sense with the Silver Eyes and Into the Pit, because like why would that detail even exist, especially in Into the Pit, considering it's like for solving like past stuff. So like why would that detail be there? But what's most important is just like whether or not it took place after the bite, and I think it probably did.
Okay. D-Time says
yeah.
a better question would be, what is the missing children incident?
An incident where children went missing.
Yep, that's it, and they are no way connected to Fazbear Entertainment in the slightest.
No way at all. All right. I guess I'm gonna go to the next one then. I guess
okay.
yeah. This is still about this incident. I grabbed like a bunch of theories off the internet, and some of them are like kind of grouped together. So again, about this incident.
Okay.
How many were killed? Were 6 of them killed? What do you think? Because some people say 5, some people say 6, some people even say 7.
Okay, so the question then for me is, who are the 7 that they're talking about then?
I think most common for like the idea of there being more than 5 is just like if Andrew's a part of it.
Right. And
then there's just like the main 5.
But then there's like the 7 gravestones in Help Wanted, and then like all the stuff.
Yeah, and all like the 6 kids into the pit.
Yeah,
so
6
isn't
kids.
one of those gravestones the puppet?
6 kids plus gravestone for puppet. It could make sense.
But like, was Puppet killed the same time as the missing children's incident?
No.
No, they did. No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Some people think it's
So
what later that night like after the missing children incident.
okay, so where's the evidence that it was later that night? How do we even know that? What do we know? Like, where does our information about
Okay,
the
so
missing
what we
children's
do
incident
know
come from?
is that
It's like some newspaper bits in FNaF 1, right?
yeah, some people
What does the newspaper bit say?
that an incident that the cameras caught someone luring children to the back in a costume. It was caught on camera, but since they couldn't find the bodies, they couldn't charge them with the crime.
Interesting.
Um,
And
Which is
at
like
the time-
also like indicated in the Silver Eyes too.
right.
Now we know that what was her name? Charlie? Who was the kid that got killed by William outside that became Puppet?
Charlie.
The puppet, Charlie. Or Charlotte,
Charlie.
I think.
Charlie or Charlotte was not lured into a back room. She was outside.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, depending on whether William did his deed in the basement and came out and saw Henry's daughter and was like, okay, I can do one more. and then did it as
You
he
know
was
what?
leaving.
I'm feeling one more kid. You know what? I'm not satisfied. Let me just kill one more kid.
Yeah. So I don't know. It just like it's a different location, and where that was security puppet, right? That was like the security puppet minigame.
Yeah. Also,
That's
next
it,
time,
yeah.
don't call out my grammar. I realize I'm bad at writing and reading. I might be dyslexic.
You know, maybe Inky's not the illiterate one.
Maybe.
No, psychic is the dyslexic one.
It's like he's the dyslexic one.
I see. It's just like it depends on how much weight you give the memory and Into the Pit on how many kids were killed.
I feel like it might have just grouped a couple. Like it might have just grouped two different incidents together. Whether that be Charlotte or if like it's or if Andrew was also like if he died separately and he was just included in that, just to like group things together. Since like Eleanor in the books is like pretty heavily associated with Andrew in certain ways, like because all the things infected by his agony are basically just tied with Eleanor because they're also infected by her. So I feel like it would make sense if like he was part of the memory even if he died separately.
Okay. So you think 5 kids were killed in this children's incident?
Yes. I think that Andrew was separate.
Alright. Is the Into the Pit showing the missing children incident?
Yeah, I say so.
Okay. Interesting.
Cool. Who's the
Especially considering the graphic novel has Susie straight up mentioned.
True. I forgot
And
it
like,
was Chica,
yeah, you
right?
could say that the graphic novels aren't like the most reliable source, but that was like deliberately changed. It wasn't in the original.
D-Time Type says, technically speaking, Into the Pit doesn't say 6, it says half a dozen. That could just be Scott rounding the amount. Yeah, I love rounding up my dead kids.
I kind of doubt that.
I mean,
Rounding up
Scott's
the dead
been-
kids.
Scott's been very particular with the information that he gives people.
Yeah.
You know, like even I mean, we all know half a dozen is 6, unless you're talking about a baker's dozen, in which case it's like
Like 6.5.
6.5.
If there are
Which doesn't
6.5
make
dead kids in that room, I'm
Baker's dozen is
very
13,
scared about
right?
rolling now.
The other half was his own child.
Frundle in chat says, one alternative I saw talked about the Health 1 and 2 gravestone order is that it could be the order of the kids moving on, not order of kids dying.
I saw that too.
6.
So
I could
the
see
question
that.
is like, when did
I think
they
that was
move on?
FNaF that said that.
Okay.
It was
Interesting.
like they didn't move on till FNaF 3, right? Aside from Golden Freddy.
That sounds about
Like,
right.
good
could-
ending.
Wait a second. Oh, I just thought of something that I want to check. Hold up. What's the
'Cause in-
okay?
What's the order
In
of the
FNaF 3
minigames?
Yeah, in FNaF 3, every time you do a minigame, a specific kid is added to Happiest Day. So, what I wonder is, what is the order of that? Because you can do Happiest Day at any time, and I'm
True.
pretty sure depending on which minigames you've done, different kids are added. So I wonder if it would be the same order, or if it is different. I'm not 100% sure.
D-Time
Are
Type
they
says
all
the
like
order
masks?
doesn't line up.
Wait, but I think Stage 01, which is I think like the 3rd or 4th of the minigames, I think it was the 3rd? Or was it the 4th? I don't know. But Foxy in Princess Quest was I think 2nd, but in Happiest Day it was 3rd, so that wouldn't really line up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Another thing you need to think about is the gravestones in Help Wanted 2 is their placement in the context of Princess Quest 4. Princess Quest was always connected to Vanessa, right?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah, so Princess Quest 4 was, I felt like the ending was Vanessa finally, like, moving on. Like, being able to finally let go of Glitchtrap or whatever, like, being free from his control. So, if it was a representation of Vanessa moving on, maybe the gravestones are also a representation of those kids moving on.
I could see it.
Let's
D-time
wrap
type. I think I checked every order of kids appearing. The Happy Stay, Gravestone, FPS to get ending FNAF 3, the Bullies FNAF 4, order on stage, order in movies. Nothing works. But it's a very specific order, so it has to mean something, right? Right?
I don't know.
Bernardo Miguel Gamer says you can free Freddy any night, though. In any, yeah. Maybe worth. I haven't played FNAF 3 yet. I do plan on finishing.
Which one is Freddy? Have you say? Is it the Mangle one?
No, wouldn't it be the one where he plays the Freddy on stage? Stage 01?
I'm pretty. That's stage 01. I'm pretty sure that one is Foxy. That's the only one that I actually am like. I don't know what the other order is, but I do. I'm pretty sure like the rest of the order. But I'm pretty sure that Foxy is the stage 01
Is Chica
one.
first though? Is Chica's Cupcake one first though?
In FNAF 3,
mean,
I don't know.
We know that Susie was the first to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the character that is more is which character was added to Happiest Day in the order that you do the mini games.
Right.
And I'm not sure who was first.
Hello, Springy. Yeah. I think Balloon Boy is the first minigame you can get in FNAF 3. Okay.
Yeah, Balloon Boy is the first minigame, and then I think it's Mangle, and then it's Balloon Boy again, and then I think it's Chica, and then Stage 01, and then the Shadow Bonnie, I want to say?
That's 6, aren't there only 5? Would it be Balloon Boy, Mangle, Chica, Stage 01?
No, but you do Balloon Boy twice, because in one of them you don't free a kid, you just grab a balloon.
Oh.
And then you do Mangle, and then I think you grab and then you get a cake with Mangle, and then you give a cake to Balloon Boy or something like that. I don't remember 100%.
I almost called Shadow Bonnie Nightmare Puppet for some reason.
Nightmare
I don't know why. I may be a little bit tired this morning.
Hello, I am Bunny.
Bunny in closet.
Bunny in closet.
All right. Anything else with this question, or should we go to question 3? I don't know if that one's also about the missing children incident. I don't think it is.
How many? Who
Wait, what was the
cares
question?
about these kids?
How many kids were killed in the missing children incident?
Oh, okay. We kind of went a little bit off track, but not.
We did, but that's
it's
okay.
Start debating child placement and
That's okay.
gravestones.
I mean, if we have something to talk about, go off.
But-
I don't, yeah.
Not exactly what the question was, but
All right. Next question is.
How many gravestones?
I guess. Oh, look at that! what? Look at that!
next order. What order? Or?
What is the order of
Oh
how the
no,
soldiers were
we
killed?
already talked about this.
We did kind of already talk about this.
I don't think that the Princess Quest order is the order that they were killed, but I don't know what that order would be.
Okay, but
I have an idea of what the order of the deaths would be, but it doesn't really match with the Princess Quest one. It's more reliant on Pizza Party minigame in FNAF VR and the balloons in the daycare shop in
That's what I was thinking too.
Security Breach.
It's either that or it's the gravestone order, which doesn't make much sense, but we'll talk about that. So what do you? So
Yeah, because I
you wanna
feel like
give a
the
rundown
puppet
of,
being last would make sense.
Do you want to give a rundown of the help wanted and security breach evidence?
Yeah, sure. So in Help Wanted 1, in the Pizza Party minigame, there's party hats on the animatronics. There's a party hat on Chica, and there's a party hat on Bonnie. There's a party hat near Foxy, but not that close to him. So, it doesn't seem like it's meant to indicate that he's already dead. What seems to be indicated is that Chica and Bonnie, the kids that possessed them, were already killed at this point. And we play as the kid that possesses Freddy, meaning he would be after Chica and Bonnie. And we obviously know that Chica was first, so that would mean Chica's first, Bonnie's second, and then Freddy is third.
Right.
And then in in Security Breach, there's balloons on the wall. The first one has no color. The second one is like purplish, which matches more with Bonnie. And then the third one is Freddy, which doesn't have a color, but it does, like, it would make sense based on process of elimination and, like, the order from Pizza Party. And then in, the number 4 was like a reddish one, which matches with Foxy, and then the last one is yellow, which matches with Golden Freddy.
Right.
Montgomery Gator is asking if they can have a Monty soda at the table.
Maybe later. So if I can find it in my files later. But yeah, I think it's either that or it's
It's like
somehow.
you arranged a debate and you offer no refreshments.
No, that's not how this works. But no, I do agree with that, Evan, and I think it's either that or it somehow is the gravestones. But
The one problem I have with the gravestones is just the FNaF
Puppet's
6
last.
speech with Puppet. Yeah.
yeah, Puppet's death is always gonna. It's so weird. It's so weird.
A lot of people point to the puppet being, like, giving life to the kids. I don't think that is really what proves that. I don't think that's the best evidence, considering even if that was, like, exactly what happened, the kids could have just died first and then not been given life.
Right. Yeah.
But until the puppet. So, like, I feel like that's not the best evidence. I just feel like FNaF 6 very clearly indicates that Charlotte was the first one that William directly killed.
Yeah.
You mean he indirectly killed the others?
Yes.
Yes. The
No.
others were accidents. All 5. Of
The
them-
other ones he put into the suits while they were still alive,
He
and
wanted-
then
he wanted to-
and then
You wanna
the
play as
suits
the
killed them.
animatronics?
Yeah.
The suits
He wanted
killed
to
them.
just.
He didn't kill them.
They wanted to be the animatronics, and William was just trying to help them. Okay.
And he was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
that was-
sure." And then the animatronics were just like, "No, you're not allowed in here. I'm gonna kill you now."
Yeah.
That's
That
what
was
happened.
Fazbear Entertainment's.
Point to phone. I point to phone guy in FNaF 1.
Just no reason. You're just pointing at him. Just point.
No, I no. I mean, because like he says that like there's crossbeams, wires, and animatronic devices which like would kill you if you got stuffed in them.
Yeah.
And then in Silver Eyes, it says that the kids like they weren't stuffed after they died; they were stuffed, and that's what caused them to die.
Which just terrifying. Can I just say?
Yeah.
All right.
Hello? Hello?
We got phone guy in chat. Let's go.
All right. One of my favorites. One of my favorites is next. In FNaF 2, are the toy animatronics possessed?
Yes. Yes, they are.
I'm gonna argue no, they're not.
Oh God.
Jay, what do
Please
you think?
explain.
Okay, so then I have to ask, if they're possessed, who possesses them?
The
And,
save
like, when?
them kids.
The save them kids?
Save them. I mean, I don't know. I've never been fully convinced, to be honest. But Evan, you
Please explain. Explain.
You explain first. You explain first. While I collect my thoughts.
No. I feel like you need to explain why people believe that they're not, in order for me to explain why they are.
They just attack because the facial recognition software going haywire.
According to Phone Guy's guess.
Yes, exactly. Phone Guy
Yes.
is actually the smartest character in FNAF. He knows everything, but he phrases it as guesses. See, the thing is,
I mean, I guess so.
if these I'm not sure how many kids were actually killed, because it seems like there were like 5, maybe 6, and maybe some others, but like I don't know. I'm not fully convinced about. I've just never been fully convinced that they're possessed.
All right, let me pull up my notes for a future video that I have.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yep.
So what we do know
Where
about
is
toy
the Google
animatronics
Doc?
was that they were built to have some sort of security system, facial
Where is it?
recognition stuff.
What happened? What happened to the quote save them end quote children question mark line FNAF theory? All right, down to my notes. All right.
Travis Key says Toy Chica removing her eyes and beak because of broken facial recognition, I guess. Exactly.
Okay. Okay, so Afton kills more kids. What happened to them? Who knows? Apparently nothing. Okay, and then Phone Guy says that he thinks the animatronics are aggressive towards adults because of the facial recognition being tampered with, but that's literally only what he thinks is the case. Yet passiveness towards kids and aggressiveness to adults is something that is literally established to happen with all the possessed animatronics throughout the series, including the books and the FNaF movie. Phone Guy says none of the animatronics are acting right only after the kids died, or after like they discovered that the kids died. And some of the toys have glowing black and white eyes, and non-possessed robots would not just be able to have their eyes completely changed. And Freddy and Bonnie in FNaF 1 do that, and they are possessed, and they don't have the facial recognition, so it's not because of the facial recognition. I also heard that there's like a merch image with Toy Freddy with a dead body inside him, but that's not like the best evidence considering I don't think the kids were stuffed; they were just killed. What's next?
Question.
Oh yeah, there's a common misconception. The parts of the Wizards are not used on the toy animatronics. The Wizards are only retrofitted with newer technology. Pieces of the Wizards weren't used for the toys. Tech for the toys was added to the Wizards instead. There you go.
Question answered.
I think that's it.
Wait, that was actually your question, Jay?
Yeah. I was gonna ask what were the Wither animatronics doing there?
Alright, I think I've been cooked a bit. Well,
Okay, so they're probably possessed.
probably possessed. My only issue with that is like we only really hear about like the main 5 kids that got killed. It's like, oh, these other kids they got killed and put in these suits, and that's all.
Okay, counterpoint. In Happiest Day, we see that the dead kids, the missing children incident kids, and the puppet, when they get freed, the balloons above them rise up into the sky, which indicates that the Happiest Day balloons represent dead people that are being set free. And in Happiest Day, in total, there are 16 balloons, which indicates that there's 16 different people in Happiest Day. And there's probably other people that were not just victims, like directly killed by William Afton, but there's also not enough people to have been in Happiest Day unless you include the Save Them kids. So they are still relevant.
Evan,
Yep.
how does Mango walk on walls?
You got him. Checkmate. Checkmate,
What do you mean?
theorists.
I'm sorry, checkmate? I'm not sure how that goes against my point at all.
No. How does Mango walk on walls? That's all.
Definitely somehow. But
So
I don't
I'm
see
just
any
reading
reason why the
something in
animatronic
chat.
would be. Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah,
I don't see any
that's
reason
why.
why the animatronics insides would have the ability to walk on walls. Meaning it's probably supernatural.
Okay.
Makes sense to me. Okay, I think we've come to a little bit of a consensus. Alright.
Yay.
What's next? Okay, when you see the acronym F, this is one of the first silly questions. When you see the acronym FF in Five Nights at Freddy's, what do you think of? Because there's many different FFs. If you talk about theories.
Fazbear Frights.
You think Fazbear
Fast
Frights?
and Furious.
But if you're talking about Fazbear Frights as a whole, if you're talking about the stories in Fazbear Frights, then it's Friendly Face.
Freddy Fazbear.
Freddy Fazbear is also one.
And if you're the type of person that gives zero, that does not care at all about the books, then it's Fazbear's Fright.
Final Fantasy.
I just remember I was looking through theories. I saw so many different FFs, and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta put this in somewhere.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fazbear Frights, Fazbear's Frights, Friendly Face.
Funtime Freddy!
Funtime Freddy.
Funtime Freddy.
Hello, little kinder!
You know, later today I'm streaming Help Wanted 2, and I'm restarting the game, and I'm really not excited at all to do the Ballora minigame again.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it
Oh,
that
hey. Habit Blackberry.
Oh.
Baldy Basic.
Oh, thank you, Habit Blackberry,
Wow!
for a $2 donation. Thank you so
for
much.
that donation. You get a cookie.
You get a cookie. I hope the
Wait, did I
others-
mention I'm playing Spider-Man right now?
You did not. I hope the others join soon. Anyway. Yeah, we'll go to the next
I'm
one.
taking somebody to the hospital.
Oh,
Hello there.
Oh,
there's someone right
Hey, Sol.
around my shoulder.
Yes. I probably can't stay for long, but yeah.
Yo.
For now.
thanks for joining for a bit.
What's up?
Yeah.
It's
Everything.
Euler of the Souls.
Indeed.
Some people aren't here yet. Troubles with.
Yeah.
I know Pinball had someone hit his car. Poor guy. And I don't
Like,
know where.
27
I don't know where
people
underscore
watching
is.
right now.
He should.
Okay.
Like he said, around this time should work, so he should join soonish. But we'll see.
It's like we got 27 people tuning in right
Oh my god! What?
Wait. What? Wait. Oh
I
my God,
I have
no.
never had this many people tune in, and now I kind of feel. Thank you again, Habit Blackbeard, for $2 donation. I thank you guys for tuning in. I do plan on doing more FNAF debates in the future, so if you like FNAF content, subscribe. But yeah,
You know what? Maybe it's a good thing I upgraded the layout thing for this stream because we got so many people.
yeah.
It is a good thing I did that.
That's why you're getting the views.
All right.
Like a mock gator soda.
Thank you, Jay. All right, so the next question I had is for the FNAF 3 minigames, which we actually already talked about a bit. When do those take place?
The FNAF 3 minigames?
Yeah.
I
They
think
don't.
that they're all like the pieces of Happiest Day, but I think they're done probably around the time of FNAF 3, but Happiest Day itself doesn't happen until later on.
When do you
Probably
think-
like after FNAF 6 or something.
Okay, FNAF.
Or depending on belief, it could be like even after Security Breach, but that's very controversial, and I used to believe that, and now I just think it's something that could happen, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. I feel like the placement of Happiest Day, sorry. I feel like it just changes so much throughout the series.
One
Like, people are
thing-
like, oh, it's FNAF 6. Now it's Security Breach. Now it's FNAF AR?
One thing I always cite is the fact that in Scott's interview with Daco, when asked which ending is canon, Scott said that the answer is complex and that he wouldn't answer it. Which to me, where the hell did this guy? Anyway, he said that the answer is complex and that he wouldn't answer it. But I feel like that kind of indicates that both kind of happened. But
Like,
the
one
bad
happened
ending
first.
is canon. The bad ending is canon in FNAF 3 because Happiest Day doesn't happen in FNAF 3, but Happiest Day does happen at some point, which means that that the good ending is still canon, just not in FNAF 3.
Right, yeah. I could see that happening.
Psychic, by the way, one thing, yes, before we continue, I just have two questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so one is, so did you do my questions? The ones which I tweeted?
I did. I think I did one of
like a
them.
retweet?
I did one of them.
Okay.
So later.
Okay, alright.
By the
Alright,
way,
okay, so
this
that's good.
debate will go until we run out of the questions or we get tired. So.
Alright, so, at least we got time.
I'm feeling
Alright, that's
kind of
good.
tired already.
Jay,
Also, secondly,
Speed up, speed up,
secondly,
speed up.
yes. yeah, so why is this table empty? Why don't I see stuff on it? Why is the table empty?
Psychic.
Oh.
We eat
Monty
plushies
soda.
and drinks on it.
okay,
What's
hold
going on?
Okay, hold on, wait. There we go. We
You
got
don't
some
have a search
plushies.
function?
There we go.
I'm not
Oh.
thirsty.
We got a little pop figure
The
now.
fizzy fazzes.
It's my least favorite plushie.
The fizzy fazzes. Bring back the fizzy fazzes.
Okay, hold on. I'll add those files back in a second.
Alright.
Can I have a bagel?
Now we're just getting out there.
I could use some boba.
I mean, we could put a bagel on a plate, so I mean, we could technically do
I want a bagel.
Okay.
I already ate a bagel once today, but I want more bagel.
All right. We're gonna go. I guess we're gonna go to the next question.
Bagels are life itself.
I guess we're going to the next
Okay,
question.
hold on. How about a bagel and fizzy fazz?
Oh
How
my
about,
gosh. We're going to the
I'll
question.
take it.
Okay.
Montgomery
when does the
Gator
fa-
wants the Monty soda?
Evan, you can answer this while I bring back the files for this. When does Follow Me happen, and what is happening during it?
Huh,
I'm gonna
okay.
need context for this one.
Follow Me is like the FNAF 3 minigames where Afton is like taking apart the animatronics.
Oh, when he makes the conglomerate.
That's the question. That's the question. A lot of people argue because
He melts them all down and turns them into robot parts.
I think probably
Fun time.
yeah, but a lot of people always argue that he kind of like just dies right after. But technically speaking, the last minigame doesn't have to happen in the same night. It could be instead that there was like a day break. Daybreak? There was like a day-long break.
What a great
in between like the night 4 minigame and the night 5 minigame where he like leaves and then he comes back after like he melts them all together, puts them into the fun times and stuff. It could be that he does that between the night 4 and 5 minigames.
I could see
and
that.
then that he just basically that he just comes back to seal the safe room and to like cover his tracks and stuff. And another idea that I came up with, which I don't really believe it, but I think it's possible, was that it could have been Michael that actually did it, and that maybe at a certain point in the timeline, Michael didn't think that Afton was the killer, and so he was actually like helping him. And so Afton left those animatronics, like the endoskeletons, in the safe room, ready for Michael to do something with them. And then that could explain what the I found it. It was right where you said it would be. That could explain that outside of just being sister location. And then like maybe it could have been just it could have actually been Michael rather than William that did it.
So then he.
But I also think that idea is a little bit weird. Sorry, what?
Well, we know at some point that William did tell Michael about the sister location.
Yes.
And he went there, and then he found out the truth or whatnot, and then he was like, "I'm going to come find you." And all that.
Going to come find you.
So William had to have told him that before he was spring locked, right? He didn't just go up to Michael and be like, "Hey, son."
Yeah, imagine Afton in like the Springtrap costume, just pulling up to Michael's front door,
and then
just like, "Yo,
giving the news,
up,
and then going back to the safe room.
I need you to do something, bro."
Hey, I think your sister might be underground somewhere.
So
you might wanna
was
check on that.
Springtrap in the wall for 30 years? Because surely he wasn't. Because like FNaF
I'd
happened
argue
in 1993. 28. Okay.
28 years.
So you have to.
Because I think
when
that
did he get spring locked?
Yes. In the we see in the Silver Eyes that he actually gets spring locked in 1995, which obviously doesn't have to be in the games, but in Follow Me, the Freddy's is completely shut down, abandoned, and in FNaF 1, it's seemingly still open and going to close within at the end of the year. And it takes place in November, which means that it's going to close within a month, probably.
Yeah.
So what that would indicate is that he couldn't have gotten spring locked in 1993 because there wasn't really any time left in 1993. So that means it has to be in 1994 or later. And since it happens in 1995 in the books, there's no reason it shouldn't just happen then in the games either.
I can agree. I can actually agree with that. Because
also, Psychic, can you check the messages real quick? The ones which I sent you.
Oh, on Discord. Okay.
You need to add these to the stream.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what is it. Oh.
And then you had the whole thing about William screaming for Michael. Michael, don't leave me in here. Michael.
I don't know if that's canon.
That's not canon, but hey, maybe he did that while he was in there at some point. Imagine if that theory of Michael actually putting the kids in the fun times. Imagine if that was true, and Michael was just in the Freddy's location, and then he just heard banging on the wall, and then William just yelling for him.
I mean, there is
Michael.
that thing in what is it, Ultimate Custom Night, where during the Old Man Consequences, you can hear someone screaming.
Yes.
Mike! Mike!
Help.
All right, so Evan, you're getting your bagel.
Yay! I'm getting a bagel.
That's not a bagel. That's a plate.
Well, I have to get the plate on the bagel first.
Just put the bagel on the table.
No,
Bagel on the table.
we are sophisticated here.
Also, can I get the Monty one?
Sure. But yeah, I do think that I can't agree with Follow Me happening in 85, and
95.
I definitely think it is Molten MCI that's going on.
Yeah. You said 85. It was 95.
Oh, 95. Sorry. Yeah, I'm dumb.
I mean, it's 10 years. It's not that
You gotta
much,
move
right?
on from the children's incident.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's such a big bagel!
A massive
Oh
bagel.
man, that bagel looks big enough to cause a canon event.
That's a plain bagel. Can it be a different bagel?
This is the bagel you get.
God
That-
damn it. Okay,
that
you know what? A bagel is a
big enough
bagel.
To cause canon events across multiple universes, not
Oh
just
my
one.
god.
yeah,
I'm just,
yeah,
I would have
big.
rather had an everything bagel, but that's good too.
you,
Bagel is a bagel.
Now,
if
that's
you
what
think
like to eat
think
on
you know something that should be on the table, send it in chat or tell me in chat what you think I should put
In
on the
chart.
table. Chat.
Send it in
Yeah,
share.
Underscore is gonna be joining in 5 minutes.
Oh, awesome.
Nice. He's awake.
Cool.
Nice. We might actually get some yelling and screaming in this one.
I have a question later on specifically for underscore.
Okay. Can we hear it now though?
Also,
Sure, it's what's your most crackpot theory?
alright.
The
Also, wait, hold on.
Intentionally crackpot or ones that we used to actually like think was
I
violent?
don't care. Whatever you want.
Okay, okay.
Wait,
All right.
wait. By the way, Psychic. Yeah. So, yeah. So you said like you did one of my questions. Yeah. So which one did you do?
The one you really wanted.
All right.
Which
Okay.
one was that?
Fair enough.
All right. I guess we're gonna move on to the next.
Oh, was that the
question.
goofy one that you you asked us?
The one with the bow tie.
All right. So,
Bow tie.
who is the bite victim? Like we know it's the crying child, but who is the crying child, and what happens to him
Like-
after the bite?
Are we talking about names?
Names, relationships, all that stuff.
So the crying child is actually Gregory, and they were actually a robot.
That's
Correct.
truest
Jay.
word.
Very real.
Yeah, probably the truest
And
words.
if you take a
you've ever
look,
said.
you know they have brown hair with part right in the center of the forehead, black and gray striped shirt. You know, about yay big, is a child.
And you know what happens if a crying child falls on the stairs? You hear this.
That's true. True.
Ow, Freddy!
Yes. Yes.
But in all seriousness, I
I wonder
just
what the
always
crying
wondered-
child's voice would actually sound like. Because
Okay.
like he's a part of a British family, so
Do you-
would he just like?
Okay,
like a miniature
let's take this one at a time. What do you think the crying child's name is?
Oh, I have no idea what his name should be. First name Afton.
And Afton. That's his name.
So
name,
there's a lot of ideas. First of all, what do we think about the whole Evan Afton thing?
Does it matter?
Considering I am named Evan and I am the youngest child and I have a brother and a sister, I feel like I should be worried if the name was Evan.
Well, what does
really
your
should.
dad do for a living?
Huh?
What does your dad do for a living?
He's a carpenter, so I think
Oh,
I'm
well,
good.
then you're safe.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
You're gonna haunt the wardrobe. You're gonna haunt the dressers or the drawers.
Yeah, great.
Yes, but hold on. What if there's something
Get your
under
head
it?
slammed in.
You never know.
Klavisky says Chris Afton.
Please no.
Oh, here.
Please no.
Here we-
Yeah. Okay.
But
That
again-
name is my worst nightmare.
Does it matter?
Is it?
I mean, it's just nice to have a name, you know.
It's
Yeah, but,
the
like,
only
at
way
the
that
end
it
of-
matters is if it's somebody that we know.
Yeah. Like if
So you're
if,
Like
saying
if
if
it's
it was
if it's
another
actually
character.
Michael.
if it's
like,
if
if
the
it
name's
was
Michael or the
another
name's Cassidy or something like that, then that's a big.
Yeah,
I,
that's when it would matter.
people used to think
Who names-
trying child was Cassidy, but I never believed that for a second.
Wait,
I never
wait,
believed
they
it,
did-
but
they
I
did
thought
not-
at some point that it was possible. But
I did not
nowadays,
know that
I
theory
don't think
existed.
so. You didn't know that existed?
D
Nope.
Time Type says his name
I
is
was-
Jeremy.
I was not in
Why?
the community at the time, so that's kind of the reason, I guess.
I
see.
guess. And
Yeah.
D Time Type also says that Shatter Victim happens after his death.
Elias says, "In my heart, it's Music Man Afton."
Real.
Music Man.
We approve.
You know what? I'm completely fine with that one. I'm fine with that name.
Exactly.
D10 type. It's Jeremy because all Jeremys have facial trauma.
Oh, Jeremy.
Wait.
Traumas.
Should we add a mini music man to the table?
Sure. You know what? Why not? We'll just keep
As
adding.
a toy.
Yeah, we'll keep adding.
It's a
stuff to
toy,
the
guys. Don't worry. It's not real. Don't
It's
worry.
not-
Guys. It's not real.
It's not real, guys. Oh no, it's getting me! Ah!
Oh god.
All right. So, do we? Okay. So, D10 type says shatter victim. What is shatter victim again?
I forgot. I have no idea.
All right. Well, we'll let him type it out. Okay. While D10 tells us what shatter victim is, do we think do any of you guys think that Crying Child possessed anyone?
I have believed
maybe?
Golden Duo for a while, but like after a while, I stopped really in trying to solve Golden Freddy, and at this point, I don't really have that much of an opinion on it.
Okay.
It would make the most sense for Crying Child to possess, like, the Fredbear animatronic that chomped him. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he's Golden Freddy, he wouldn't, because it's a different Golden Freddy.
I mean, Freddy. You could.
That's another thing I have. What's up with Golden Freddy? Is it even the same animatronic as...
What's up with Golden
Fredbear,
Freddy?
no.
They look different.
We don't know.
They are
Like-
different animatronics.
Exactly. So,
Because
like,
they kind of, like, coexist,
Yeah.
which is kind of weird.
Universe says his name is Garrett. Because of the FNaF
Probably,
movie.
honestly.
Yeah. Okay, it's D-time type. Shadow Victim is basically that Crying Child's memories get split and they become the pieces. Those pieces getting put back together in FNaF World of FNaF 3's Happiest Day, which also says the MCI.
Yep. I think that's plausible for sure.
Oh.
I remember when Cuban first like came up with that idea, and then like he joined VC and he was like, "Evan, I don't believe Golden Duo anymore." I'm like, "Oh, cool, okay. What do you believe?" And then he just like explains the theory to me.
Shattered memories!
And he was like, "It really adds up," and I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty cool."
Scientific discovery. It'd be like that.
Memories.
Also, hold on. Yeah. Can you add the music man now?
Oh, yeah.
We need him. Yeah.
Alright.
We need a new toy on the table.
You're right. We love adding stuff to this table.
Exactly.
Soon there's going to be more things in the table.
Me and everyone.
Thank you, Jay.
That was ominous.
but there's a little bit of me in everyone.
Yes.
It's actually everybody.
Everybody.
Ugh.
Alright.
everybody.
We'll go to the next one.
Like, get it right. Like, come on, bro. Like, why are you not getting it
I'm
right?
sorry.
But there was never enough room on this stage for both of us.
Alright. Where does Circus Baby's Pizza World happen in the timeline?
Haha, that's a good question.
I don't know.
It definitely happened.
It definitely happened, but where? In red.
Honestly, there's like 3 different ideas that I think are like all plausible.
1987.
What do we know?
I
what
don't
do
know.
we know about Circus Baby's Pizza World?
Okay, so we know
Nothing.
it was kind of like a rival to Freddy's, but it popped up after Freddy's closed. We know that for certain.
But which?
Technically,
which
we don't
Freddy's?
know that because
Which Freddy's closed?
when Hand Unit says that, it seems more like he's trying to say that about, like what's it called, the rental service specifically.
I guess.
The stage was set. No
Considering
pun intended.
considering he continued that conversation by talking about the rental service.
Huh.
No, wait, because it's like after the blah blah blah. Unfortunate closure of Freddy's Pizza. It was clear the stage was set for a new Circus Baby Pizza World or something. I don't know.
He did not say that. He said
For a
the
new,
stage was set
Circus Baby
for
Pizza
another
World.
contender.
Yeah.
He said another contender in children's entertainment, and then he goes on by saying that our robotic entertainers are rented out for private parties.
I can see it going both ways. I can see it talking about.
I could see it talking about both. Yeah.
It definitely could talk about both.
I think it's either that it's talking about the rental service or it's talking about both. It's not talking about Pizza World exclusively.
I think it could be, honestly.
I don't really think so.
So when was Chica adopted into the Fazbear family?
Chica's
I think she was always kind of a part of it, and that she separated like after Freddy's closed.
So you're saying they
what's it called?
Because of like the Chica's party world, that's like at the time of sister location. Some people think it's at the beginning of the timeline, but that doesn't really make sense because it's during sister location.
So what about Circus Baby's Pizza World?
That's a good question.
That's what the thing says.
Tanya Banya
Yeah.
says, I think it happened after FNaF 1, which seems pretty late in the timeline,
I
actually.
think that's. Yeah.
That it does seem late in the timeline, but I also think that that's entirely plausible.
Okay, is it possible that FNaF 1 happens, Freddy closes, Afton breaks the robots, makes circus babies with the fun times, then gets spring locked after Baby kills his daughter?
Technically speaking, he could have just had the animatronics with the murder mechanisms by themselves, and then only added the remnant in them later, which means that he could have gotten all of the remnant that he got for the fun times would have happened after Circus Baby's Pizza World closed.
I think that makes
I'm
that
not
makes
convinced
sense.
that it's after FNaF 1.
I think it's hey, underscore.
Hey underscore.
Yeah.
Hello, whoever just joined.
Hey.
Hey underscore.
Fashion
When do you
Baby.
think Circus Baby's Pizza World happened?
Can I have
Circus
my soda back?
Baby's Pizza World?
Yeah, like when Elizabeth died.
What's group consensus so far?
There kind of
We
isn't
don't
one.
know.
Hmm.
We don't
I
know.
don't know. All I can assume is that whenever it happened, it got shut down almost immediately after some kid got scooped or whatever.
That's
I-
not something that you can assume. That's something that we kind of like know for a fact.
I just said 1987 because why not? But honestly, I have no idea.
I say either 1983 before the bite, 1986, or 1994.
I'm gonna say 1983.
Really?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
The bite of '83.
I honestly think any of those points works.
I think it's really like up in the air. I feel like,
Yeah.
because like there's just so many possibilities of like just when this, because it's not clear ever.
Guys,
I've heard.
I don't. Wait, guys, huddle up.
Yeah.
I don't think we can trust this newcomer. I mean, look at them. They're both purple and a bunny. Two of the
Oh
best
my
things
God.
that have ever happened.
Oh
in
my
this
goodness.
franchise.
Wait, hold on. So is that Mexus or is that the other person?
The
What are we
other.
considering it
Other
as?
person.
Dude, if there's one thing you can count me on, it's that I'm not as late as Mark.
True.
Where is he?
That's
I should
true.
text.
That's
I should
true.
call him.
I think so. He said in chat that someone hit his car, so he's been dealing with that.
Okay, never mind. I won't call him. He can deal with that.
Yeah. It's okay. Underscore. You know, I plan on doing multiple in the future, so maybe next time if you join another one, you could. Like, it's all right. I know stuff happens. So, and you're here
Yeah.
now, and we're only 9 questions in. So,
I see.
It had to happen today. It just had to happen today.
Yeah.
Did.
All right, someone start playing the theme to Midnight.
Put
Movie.
Why does he
something
not
in
have
his chair.
his priorities straight?
Oh.
He should not care about his car. He should be
thank
here
you so
talking
much.
to us about FNAF theories. What is he doing?
Real.
thank you so much, Habit
Come on.
Blackberry, for another $2 donation. This is hi, babe.
That's for me.
Whoa!
I assume so.
Yeah.
That was before. That was earlier.
All right. So, basically, underscore. FNAF 35 questions. I put in a little silly one. So, question 10.
Rapid fire. Go back to the other
fire.
questions.
You want
me to go
Lightning
back?
round.
Give his opinions.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
am I going
just
through
go
the
rapid
first
fire.
like 10?
Let's go rapid fire.
Yeah. Okay. Underscore.
Yeah.
You're gonna do rapid fire. Okay. Wait.
Lightning round.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Okay. When did the missing children incident happen? When the
1985.
All right.
Okay. How many kids were killed in the MCI?
5.
5. Okay.
Rapid
uh,
fire, keep it moving.
What is the order of children's killed?
Let's see. I absolutely do have a belief on this. It's let me
I
Chica,
saw a post on Twitter.
Chica, Bonnie. Wait, yeah, Chica, Bonnie. Was it Chica, Bonnie, Freddy, Foxy, Golden Freddy?
Okay.
Yeah,
When,
Yes.
yeah.
Was Puppet
When was
first?
Charlotte though?
Yeah.
Keep moving.
What was that?
Oh,
Charlotte first or last?
Puppet. When was Puppet killed?
Oh, before all of them.
For all of them? Okay.
Yeah. 100% agree.
Are the toy animatronics possessed?
Are the toys possessed? Maybe with some remnant bull crap, but not really souls.
Okay.
All right.
When you see the acronym FF, what do you first think of?
Fazbear Frights.
Evan left. Oh, he's back.
No, he's back.
Okay. When did the FNaF 3 minigames take place?
FNaF 3 minigames where William dies.
No, like the
Yeah.
Chica's Party, Balloon World,
Those ones.
Happy's Day.
Definitely 2023, but it's debatable whether they even happen or not.
Okay. Speaking of that, when does Follow Me happen?
When does Follow Me happen? That is a really dangerous one. I'm just gonna say after FNaF 1.
After FNaF 1? Okay. We kind of
Do you
decided
actually
on...
think that, or are you just trying to avoid controversy?
I'm saying after FNaF 1, and that is true.
Okay.
That is skirting the lines, though.
We kind of decided it was going to be like 1995.
Okay.
Wait, hold on, psychic, hold on.
Yeah.
What about my question?
Your question is
You need to
later.
ask my question. All right.
What's the name of the bite victim and what happens to him after he gets bit?
Who is the bite victim? You want me to say a name?
Yeah, say a name.
If you believe
Dude,
it.
I can't say a name.
If you don't believe that like, any specific name, then you don't have to say that.
Closest assimilation is probably still Garrett.
Okay.
Okay.
What
happens after? He gets shattered and he's just hanging out. His spirit's everywhere, man.
Nice.
He's in all of them.
Okay.
Nice.
Shattered victim. All right.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Back to Circus Baby's Pizza World.
Where does Circus Baby's Pizza World happen? Oh, that's what we were saying. 1983. Strangely, probably after the bite.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, cool. Alright.
Lightning round.
Lightning round over. Let's go. Okay.
Nice.
10. How many different Freddy variations are there, and why does Freddy have a bow tie?
Yes. Yes. All right.
How
Yes,
many
that's
Freddy
right.
variations? Does each individual Freddle count? Because they have different designs.
You know what? Sure.
So the reason,
Okay.
Dude.
Freddy has a bow tie is because of the animation industry.
Yes. All right.
Hanna-Barbera.
I have an answer.
Hanna-Barbera.
Soul
Did you count them all?
really wanted this.
Yes.
So
Dude.
this actually spawned because I was talking to my girlfriend about FNAF, and she was like, "How many Freddys are there? There's like 3 different ones, right?" I'm like, 3.
Wow.
So
How about
there's
you multiply that by 10?
So this isn't a theory debate as much as it just counting Freddys.
well, this question,
Yes.
there's some sillier questions in here that I put in for fun. So
Well,
there-
I'm
let's
just
go.
saying about this question in particular. This
Yeah.
is more just like math.
Dude,
So there's
there's
normal
so many.
There's normal Freddy, Golden Freddy, Withered Golden Freddy, Toy Golden Freddy? No. Phantom
I
Freddy,
know up to FNAF 6, there's 13 Freddys.
Nightmare
I think.
Freddy.
Up to
There's
FNAF 6.
3 Freddles, so that's 10.
Did you just say there's 13?
So the Funtime
There's
Freddy.
Fredbear and Nightmare, Fredbear and Nightmare.
Oh, true. Okay, so there's Funtime Freddy,
Hold on.
Molten
Are we
Freddy.
counting Fredbears as Freddys?
Ooh,
Yeah.
I think so.
Fredbears
I think so.
Okay.
I think you're counting
Okay,
Fredbears.
do we count
Just-
yet?
I'd say that Fredbear and Freddy are kind of like the same animatronic at the beginning of the timeline, and then like branched
Yes.
off into two
Yes,
different
they
ones.
split.
Yes. Do we count Yendo as a Freddy?
Yes, you do.
I'm glad I'm not alone.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, they are the same character.
Molten Freddy, Rockstar Freddy. Do we count Ned Bear?
No.
Yes. I'd say yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, it's a bear.
I wouldn't say
It's a bear,
you
it's a
count
Freddy.
Ned Bear.
It's a bear. It's a Fred.
He's not Freddy, he's
Yes.
Nettie, and you do not think
Nettie.
he's
What about
Freddy.
Lefty?
A what?
What about is Lefty?
I
Freddy?
mean-
Lefty is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Lefty is a Freddy.
So then there's
You got Rockstar Freddy,
I got that
Molten
one
Freddy.
already.
Okay.
Okay. I guess. Is there any special Freddys in UCN? Not really. I guess
Don't forget the paper pal.
There's
They are.
Fredbear, but that's also in FNAF 4. So
Yeah. Did we count that Fred
Special delivery. All right.
technically there's Old Man Consequences Freddy, but that's probably just Golden Freddy.
Yeah, it's just like a branch off of, Golden
Alright.
Freddy.
FNAF AR. How many
AR
different
skins.
Freddys are in FNAF
Oh,
AR?
oh, wait!
Oh,
You
dude,
can't forget
AR
you
skins.
can't forget about FNAF World and all the adventure Freddy,
True.
Dude, don't get me
Freddy.
started
Oh
on
my.
don't get me
including
started
Virtua
on
Freddy.
Virtua Freddy,
Freddy.
Red Bear, Prototype.
Red Bear.
All right, guys, let's just agree there's an unholy amount of.
Infinite Freddy's.
I think it's
Infinite
very
Freddy's.
AR.
Maybe like 30 Freddy's.
FNaF AR.
FNaF.
Yeah.
Oh, if
I'd
you
say
count
around 30.
if you count FNaF AR skins, there's like 40
Oh,
Freddy's.
you do.
That's-
Of course you do. Freddy Frostbear,
That's like-
Black Ice Frostbear, Shamrock Freddy,
VR
Aeronaut
Toy
Toy Freddy, Woodland Toy Freddy.
USA Freddy.
I love Woodland Toy Freddy.
We forgot the books.
VR
oh my
Toy
gosh!
Freddy.
there's-
Oh,
my
don't
God,
even
it's
start
so
the books.
Lonely
I don't know
Freddy.
what.
Tag along Freddy.
Actually, do the books have
There's a-
that many Freddys?
Maybe
I
we
think
should
so.
do.
There's 100
Maybe we should
Freddys.
do like a collective video where we go over every single Freddy in the series.
We could do like.
There's
Oh my
100
gosh!
Freddys.
We should do like a. We should after this. We should like a video where we rank. We do a tier list of all the Freddys.
Oh, dude, Freddy tier list. I can start making it.
All right, you do that. We'll do that afterwards. Okay.
I'll see if I can come back at the time, but yeah, yes. I
All
think I
right.
gotta go now, unfortunately. Yeah.
Oh,
It's okay. So
um,
thanks for being here.
Also, one thing before I go, yeah. So make sure to give my Fizzy Fast to Jay because it seems he does not have a.
Why do you have a
he does not
bagel?
Fizzy Fast.
I want a
He
bagel.
wanted a
I
bagel.
would wanted one.
I also got the wrong bagel, but it's a bagel.
I mean, you asked for. I just found one. I just found the bagel, the first image. So
I would have wanted
All right,
everything.
all right.
Okay, so I guess there's Fun Name Freddy in the novels and Count the Ways. Lonely Freddy.
That weird
Tagalong
Fun I'm Freddy. Oh, you already took that one.
Yeah. Tagalong Freddy.
Yeah, there's honestly there's not many Freddys in like Frights, and then
Yeah.
Tails it's all just glam rock.
Yeah.
It's all the same.
All right. What an adventure.
Oh, Carney! Don't forget
Oh,
Carney,
Carney!
Don't forget Carney. Don't forget Carney.
dude.
Carney, I love Carney.
Do we count VR Freddy as a different?
Carney's goaded. Carney got lore for us.
Oh, we forgot Shadow Freddy.
How did we
No!
forget Shadow Freddy?
Yeah, we got Nightmare.
Yeah.
All right. I think we can move on now.
yeah, move on. No more Freddys.
Well, you asked the question, why does Freddy wear a bow tie?
We answered that. I thought.
Did we do security breach?
40s era animation crap. That's
Yeah.
why.
Exactly.
All right.
And
In Ultimate Custom Night, who is the one you should not have killed?
Ooh, dangerous territory.
This is definitely very dangerous territory.
I
don't care about the dangers. I'm gonna plunge. head
I
first
have
into the waters
okay.
and get
In this
absorbed by
dangerous
the
topic,
sharks.
I have an opinion that's probably even more dangerous than the dangerous
I
one.
was speaking.
I apologize. Go on.
Guys, I get it. I don't do as much research as you guys do, but I have my own opinions that you can shoot down at a later date.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
The one you should not have killed was the Golden Freddy one. Yep.
Oh,
Which
How-
Golden Freddy one?
yeah. How non-committal
The
of you.
one that did not move on. The one, the vengeful spirit. The one you should not have killed.
Okay. I think we're cool. I think we're gonna do Evan, then me, then Psychic's gonna tiebreak.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. My belief is that Golden Freddy is definitely a part of Ultimate Custom Night, but I also think that Andrew is in the games, and I don't think that he's Golden Freddy. In which case, I believe that there's two Ultimate Custom Night spirits. One of them is Golden Freddy, one of them is Cassidy. Cassidy ends up moving on, then Andrew is the one you shouldn't have killed.
Okay, wait, hold on a sec. Give me a sec. Oh, wait.
Why?
Thanks, Jay.
Okay. Is it my turn?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna say something that is very similar to that. I think
Okay.
there are two spirits in Ultimate Custom Night.
All right.
One is Andrew. One is Cassidy.
Okay.
Cassidy is Golden Freddy.
Yep.
Andrew is not not Golden Freddy. Both are present, and Andrew is the vengeful spirit.
Interesting.
That
Is
is
he
it.
the one you should not have killed? Are they the same, or are they?
Andrew is the one you shouldn't have killed. Cassidy is not. Andrew's not in Golden Freddy. Cassidy is.
Okay. So the vengeful spirit and the one you should not have killed are the same, but there's still two spirits.
Yep.
All right. I could see that. I just usually
but
separate
why?
the two just because it's
Okay.
like it's
For those two
it's
titles.
just simpler because there's two different names for them, and like they
Okay.
could very well be the same character. I just separate them just
Yeah.
to make it easier to
Okay.
Okay,
distinguish
but why?
them.
All right. So,
I need evidence.
okay, so
No
here's
evidence.
my take on Ultimate Custom Night. First
Okay.
of all, I'm gonna say, okay, first of all, just get us away. I believe that Fazbear Frights, like, at least Stitchline is canon to the games.
Stop with the metal pipe.
Okay.
Sorry, I got so many of these lying around.
Okay. So what I think UCN is so it's
Game theorist. Game theory. You're playing video games wrong. I just caught that notification.
It's Cassie torturing William. Okay. However,
Okay, a little different.
Okay.
Andrew's also there. They're both there.
Okay.
And at the end of 50-20 mode, we see Golden Freddy disappear. I think that is actually Cassidy letting go. And then Andrew's the only one around, and then the events of Room 1280.
The Man in Room 1280, yeah.
Yeah. So...
Yeah.
And that's why when Golden Freddy leaves, the game crashes, because Cassidy was causing Ultimate Custom Night. Andrew just caused torture for William. And when Cassidy leaves, Ultimate Custom Night fades, but William's still trapped by the one you should not have killed.
I'm gonna agree almost exactly to that. That's pretty good, except one slight tweak.
Okay.
She was never torturing William. She was just trying to stop Andrew. All of UCN is him. That's where I'm kind of at.
Okay.
She didn't actually do much of anything, but she was there until she freaking was like, "Nah, frick this," and dip.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
She was just like, hey...
But I see where you're coming from.
Calm the hell down. And then she's like, well, I'm give up. Bye!
Yeah, you look at stuff like...
It makes
Princess
sense
Quest
to leave the demons to your demons rather than it being William, it's just Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you look at stuff like Princess Quest, and she has a very, like, conclusive, let's kind of end this vibe.
Yeah.
That a lot of people attribute this whole vengeful thing to Cassidy, and it's not there. It's not her personality.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like there was something that I always felt indicated that Cassidy herself was vengeful, but I honestly don't even remember what it was, so I'm not going to argue because I have no argument.
Alright.
At least off the top of my head.
Was Cassidy even that eventful when she appeared in the books?
No. She's not
She
even
also
Golden
wasn't
Freddy.
Golden Freddy in that, so.
She's Bonnie.
She was Bonnie. Because Gabriel also existed.
I keep forgetting that.
Well, but if you look at something like Michael Brooks, he's not that vengeful.
Yeah.
And then the Golden Freddy kid in the movie, he's a weird case.
He is vengeful, yeah.
He's sort of vengeful-ish. That's
he's not really sort of vengeful. He straight up is vengeful.
Okay, I guess
the novel.
He is. The novel makes him look like a mastermind.
Yeah, the novel's like, I want him to be in pain forever. I think that's what I was thinking of. That kind of indicates Cassidy to be vengeful. But
I cannot wait for the second
it could just
movie.
be different than Cassidy. So,
though, note that so far that kid has only done the same thing Cassidy did, and not like a full-blown UCN.
Right.
Even if he's a little peeved doing it, he's still only doing the minimum of what Cassidy did in the game.
He's kind of just keeping him alive through it, I guess.
Yeah.
To make sure that he stays alive to experience all of the pain. Because otherwise he would have just eventually died and the pain would have ended with the sweet release of death.
The sweet release of death.
But like if he doesn't die, then he's just feeling that forever. And I feel like that's kind of the perfect torture for like a guy like William Afton.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Any other thoughts before we move on?
Nah. Said it pretty clear, and we're mostly in agreement. So
yeah,
that's pretty nice.
All right. Is the pizza place FNAF 6's location the same place as Fazbear's?
Who's first? Who's gonna say it?
Who's gonna say it first?
I didn't hear the question. I didn't hear the question.
Oh, is FNAF 6 pizza place the same location as Fredbear's?
I say yes.
I say yes.
I say yes.
Let's
J-Pig?
I have no clue.
Dude.
Okay,
Is this how it went for the
yeah,
first
you
10
go.
questions?
Where do we come to these conclusions? Like, why are people asking these questions?
Because there are theories that exist that people
One,
believe.
Why?
you obviously
What sparks these
need new locations to totally be the same building as old ones. First of all, but
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up my doc
Chat is completely
for like a script for an old video I got.
I can kind of TLDR. Do you know anything about the FNAF 6 alleyways?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
J-Pig.
I guess.
Okay. Do you know about Charlotte dying in an alleyway at... Oh, that's a different question. That's a different question. Where does... I hope you don't have that queued up. Where does Charlie die?
I don't have that queued up.
Okay.
That's
So
relevant to
you're
this.
suggesting that the same alleyway that we see Charlie die is the same alleyway where the animatronics are getting lured to and we're salvaging them from in FNAF 6?
Is assuming you think that Charlie died at Fredbear's, though.
I think,
But
yeah,
yes,
Okay.
exactly.
I personally think
it
Charlie
makes
died at
sense
Fredbear's.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
It makes sense to me if FNAF 6 was a trap set up by Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
If Henry was the one who originally made Fredbear's, that he would repurpose an old building that they had already used for something like this.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it makes sense to
Bring it
just
full
end it like narratively. It makes sense to end it where it all began.
Bringing everything back to the start.
Yeah,
To burn it all
I
down.
got all the evidence that I know of up pulled up right now.
All right, lay it on to
I'd
7.
like to hear
You
it.
can
Jay.
you can list it.
Okay.
I mean, we all agree, but like, let's hear
I
it.
think the first one I don't think is as like recognized because it might not be like the best evidence, but this actually comes from Find Player 2.
Oh, that's such a good
where
story.
in it there's the Freddy's location, the FNAF 1 location, transforms into a place called Flo's Fabulous Eatery. And in FNAF 6 there's a sponsorship called Flo's Glossy Floss, which could be tying FNAF 6 to that concept of being like an old location repurposed. That would imply that FNAF 6 was a Freddy's location, but that also can't be the case because if the Stitch line were canon, then the FNAF 1 location would turn into Jeff's Pizza by the time of FNAF 6, or just some other location, which means that it can't be FNAF 6, and the fire site in the Stitch line is a different location than Jeff's Pizza.
You're telling me I could have just listened to Ozone read all the stories to me?
Yes.
Yeah, you could have, yeah.
You still can.
I also have, because Charlotte died at Fredbear's and the puppet poster is in the alley and the alley is just really similar. Then there's also the Spook Fest in FNAF 6, which is pretty similar, like, in title to, like, the Fall Fest, which is connected to 83 and the Bite of 83 and all that, which ties
way more
FNAF
Fredbear's.
6 all back to, Fredbear's. And then there's also, I think what's the best evidence is the fact that before Security Breach came out, everybody was saying, "Oh, Fredbear's might be under the Pizzaplex because there's all the Fredbear posters and stuff."
Yeah.
And then
Posters.
in Security Breach, we see all those posters. Yet when we go underneath the location, we don't find Fredbear's. We find FNAF 6, unless we find both because they're the same. And also, both have a big red door, which isn't like the best evidence, but like it does. It's more of like a proof of concept kind of thing. And then FNAF 6, it has like 2 different icons. One of them is of Golden Freddy, and the other one is of Rockstar Freddy, who is designed very similar to Fredbear.
And underneath the pizza place, is a cave system with a scooper and an elevator that goes down.
Sister location-ish, weirdly. I don't know. That's a whole nother can of worms, but yes.
Yeah, and also, the last thing, there's also the fact that the Rockstar animatronics are like the main mascots of FNAF 6, and they all have 5 fingers, and while they're probably not Springlocks, the Springlocks do have 5 fingers, which could like just tie back to that.
So basically what you're saying is all the FNAF games happened in the exact same location, kept tearing down the buildings and building them back up.
Dude, I noticed something when I was watching MatPat play Help Wanted 2. In the breaker room level, there's like all the switches and stuff are labeled.
Yeah.
And one of them is labeled Pizza World.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
one of them
weird.
is labeled
Oh,
Pizza World.
I forgot about
which
that.
indicates that Circus Baby's Pizza World is also tied to the rental service, which means that FNAF 6, FNAF 4, FNAF sister location, Security Breach all happen in like the same place.
Are you?
They all happen in the same place.
I've seen
and
a variant
Elizabeth
of this.
died there too.
So you're saying that would imply Fredbear's was turned into Circus Babies, maybe, or maybe?
Well, Fredbear's was above the rental service.
No, I mean
technically-
Pizza World. Like
Wait
the
a
building.
second. Wait. Remember the big red door thing?
Yes,
Dance
the
With Me.
big red door thing.
In Dance With Me.
Now, admittedly, Dance With Me is a bit weird because
It's open for more than one day. Yeah, it
it's
could just reopen,
it's also not in anywhere near Utah.
Remember,
The main character takes like a bus ride in a short amount of time to somewhere that's so incredibly far away from Utah.
though. Again, it could just be like a proof of concept.
Yeah, but the big red
That's
door
just
is
some
very
FNAF
big.
magic right
remember when
didn't even
everyone
think of
thought
that.
Dance With Me was the worst Fazbear Fright story?
Hold up, I gotta take.
Oh,
note
Dance
of
With Me's
this.
peak. Why would people not like it?
Oh no,
That's
when it first came out,
pretty
people
good.
hated
Alright.
it. And then we got awesome ones like Fazbear and Kids That Play and...
which
Okay,
one
you know
like
what? Let's
And then they
shift the
realized that Dance
question.
With Me wasn't that bad.
Okay, shift the
Let's
question.
we're all pretty much in agreement that Pizzaplex is Fredbear's, but is that same building used? And you know how I said Circus Baby's Pizza World after the bite, probably?
Yeah.
You have Fredbear's shut down from the bite. Maybe that building becomes Pizza World. Is it possible? Is there anything telling us we're wrong? Is there anything wrong with that?
I guess not. I mean, it would make sense to have the entertainment rentals underneath the place it originally was.
Yeah,
Especially with the
and
link.
it would be really easy to actually just bring them down there.
There's only one issue I can think of.
Yeah.
What?
In Sister Location, you see the break room map, and it specifically shows Fredbear's with the 2 dots you'd think are Fredbear and Spring Bonnie.
Yeah, that's true, but
What?
that could just be like because it's mostly for observing the bite victim at the time.
Yeah, the dot,
seemingly.
Perhaps.
Here, wait. Let me pull up the map thing, the break room map. Unless someone already
Like
has it.
I feel like that would have been like deliberately added, like putting the characters there.
Next thing you're gonna be telling me is
which-
that the FNAF 4 bedroom is also taking place in the same restaurant as the rest.
It doesn't take place in the restaurant. It's around there though.
So
Dude, Psychic.
I don't.
Where is it? I gotta find something.
I don't think the dots are like where the animatronics actually are. I think it should be
No, they are.
They totally are.
They
Don't
definitely
even.
are. In FNAF 4 too, like there's all the dots where the nightmares appear.
Well, you think all the nightmares are there at that exact moment?
I mean, they're just hanging out.
Yes.
Okay, but what about?
But you've
what,
probably-
okay.
You've got Baby and Babies, Ballora and Balloras, Funtime Freddy in the break room, and Foxy in gallery.
All right, but listen. Okay, but in the plush up hallway, there are 5 dots.
We don't talk
He
about
can
those.
appear in all of them. He
don't
can
talk-
appear in all of them.
We don't talk about those.
Right, but that doesn't mean he's actually.
You can
there
talk about
all
them.
5 at once.
They could just appear in all of them. It could just be all the places that they
Could
can
be.
be.
Yeah.
Or are supposed to be.
Yeah. Which means that they might not actually be there. At
And
that
there's
moment.
multiple places. Yeah, there's multiple places that they're supposed to be. And also, we should also mention the fact, I don't know why, but why does Funtime Freddy have no room in Sister Location?
He should be on the. I mean, if we trust the dumb Lego McFarlane sets, he should be on stage right next to Funtime Foxy.
I
But
see.
we've never seen him in that gallery.
Oh yeah,
Or in auditorium.
I moved locations because Funtime Foxy was being a total pain.
Wait.
Also, why in
Is-
Help Wanted 1? Wait, I don't think he's there in Didophobia though, is he?
In Didophobia, only Funtime Foxy. Rory never finds Freddy. Rory
Yeah.
never sees Baby, but sees, I think, Ballora and Foxy. Doesn't go into Baby's room, is the thing.
I think he goes into like the Circus Gallery control module.
Here,
Not-
hold
So
up. Okay,
I haven't
you
read
don't-
Didophobia yet. I thought it was just about FNAF 4. Now you're
Dude,
telling me it's this location too.
you don't know how relevant this is. I need you to check the general, because I'm doing Didophobia stuff right now. There's the basic pathing that he takes, with one tiny
Yes.
error. I'm gonna leak you guys something early. I'm working on a Didophobia project, and I
Alright.
recreated the Sister Location map to match better how he routes through. So look at this.
What the hell? What am I
Dude.
looking
I was
at?
gonna ask-
Look at it. Those are corridors.
I was gonna ask, how is he going through the walls?
Yeah, they're not walls. They're corridors. He doesn't go through vents.
Also, I'm just realizing the FNAF 4 bedroom is like
It also does
perfectly
take place a
matched
while
on
before.
top of the Sister Location private room. Like it's like exactly the same hallway and.
It does, except for Frick You, because in Didophobia, it's totally different.
Okay, I guess frick me then.
There is a massive living room and kitchen that is just not in FNAF 4.
I think it most matters that just what's noted there is only what Afton really cares about, and he doesn't really care about the rest of the room. He just cares about like the actual nightmares themselves.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because I mean, there's like in the FNaF 4 house, like the minigame house, there also seems to be more to the house, considering there's like a door off to the left, but there's nothing there on the map.
It's not just Elizabeth in the Crying Child's room.
Yeah, why does Afton not have a room? Why does Michael not have a room? I mean, Afton kind of hates Michael, but
in the same way that mini games are very untrustworthy when it comes to like details. Same with this map, this frickin' map.
I don't think it's untrustworthy. I just think that it just doesn't have everything.
Welcome to chat, Ozone.
Yeah, they minimize.
It's just what really matters to
Dude, we have 2 chairs. He could fill in.
Yeah, Ozone, if you want to pop in, there's room for you.
He just says FNaF.
He just says FNaF. Yozone. Alright. And if you like FNaF theories, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And ring the bell for future FNaF debates.
How many more questions do we have?
Next question.
Okay.
Also, be
That
sure
is
to
my
like,
question,
share,
Ray.
and
I have
comment
a
down
question
below
here.
what your favorite controversial FNAF theory is.
No.
But remember, it's just a theory.
I think I have enough questions in here for a part 2 if need be.
Okay.
I have 50 questions lined up.
Oh,
I gotta go within like an hour and a half.
yeah, we're making 25 minimum.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, then I
maximum.
guess guaranteed part 2 then.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I got no problems with that.
Oh boy!
Oh boy.
Is the Fazbear Frights series canon to the game timeline?
I knew this was coming.
We've already kind of softcore like said a bit of a take about this when we talked about the spirit.
Okay.
You know.
I want everyone's
someone
just basic
talking
thoughts
about-
on this matter.
My opinions change a lot on this. Sometimes I believe stitch line games, sometimes I believe split line games. Just because of like the timeline not working, but then at the same time I'm just like, does the timeline work even without that? So I'm just like, maybe.
I'm
something.
crazy enough to make the timeline work, so I've always been running. Stitch
I think
line.
split line at the minimum.
Okay, that's good.
All right. So,
So I still think Andrew exists.
do you want to give a basis of split line?
And Eleanor too. It's basically just that everything in this stitch line that happens before the events of FNAF 6 is in the games, while everything that happens after, like the timeline splits after FNAF 6.
Split timeline.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I can run.
in that case, Eleanor and Andrew still exist too, because
Yeah.
they existed before FNAF 6.
I can run. I can run the stitch line kind of variant where it is that everything like before and up to FNAF 6 and after, all in the game's timeline. I'm gonna put a bit of a very. I want to put a very big disclaimer, for like an unbiased disclaimer for someone who, if someone's like wondering what to believe. I always split Frights up into 3 things. Okay.
Okay.
Bullcrap that is part of Stitch Line, which is kind of important. Stuff that you don't need to worry about. Everyone's always worrying about stories with Fazgoo and what are these weird puppet carvers and yada yada. Some of those you don't need for a timeline. You can put them, but you don't need them because they just don't connect.
I'm pretty sure he told me everything has like a mild connection to Into the Pit, but I honestly
It does.
don't even know what
it
it
does.
is.
No, it's like
I think it's the mill, right?
Steel Mill. Steel Mill.
Yeah.
Same town.
Ozone
as,
says stitch line
but,
for the
okay,
win.
that's a bad example. Yes. And then there's a few stories which, honestly, and you know what? I want to hear some takes, Evan, on this.
Okay.
A few stories in Frights that cannot be canon. That could not. Absolutely could
what we
not.
found in Coming Home.
What we found, there's more. What we found Coming Home.
I've heard Prankster.
Prankster. Okay, here's a big question. A bit of who is the Jeremy in VR? Because if you have a very
The funny part is that Jeremiah in Prankster doesn't represent Jeremy from FNAF VR. Parker does. That's what's weird about it, because Parker's the one that gets his face cut off.
That is true. That is true. Anyways, that's why I mean, there's some big theories floating around about maybe there's more importance than we thought about Jeremy and VR. In that case, Prankster's just completely different than how VR shows the events.
I feel like technically it's either an alternate universe representation of it. I think that's the most likely option. Or technically it's possible that it was just like a previous or future development team, considering the Tape Girl says that there's more than one that work on the game. So technically that could be the case, but then like the fact that it's like so one-to-one but also different makes it seem like it's way too coincidental for two very similar events to happen in like within a couple months from each other.
Yeah.
But anyways,
it just seems more like an alternate universe representation of it.
But anyways, I was just prefacing for everyone, whenever it comes to at least Frights, yes, technically parallels.
I think parallels
scarcely
exist, but they don't. A parallel does not equal an alternate universe.
Parallels do not equal how most people are using them right now. They are using them in dangerous and evil ways, and we must take back parallels.
We must fight for parallels.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Most people worry about Frights, and they look at it, and it's like, oh, there's so much. It all has to be canon. It's like, no, you can ignore almost half of it, and still just focus on the big ones.
I have a question. Is Tails going to be a question?
Ooh, is Tails canon going to be a question?
That's a yes. That's either a yes or I forgot to make it one. Now it is.
Oh,
That's
I thought it was next. I thought it was next.
No. So I said Stitch Line. You said Split. I don't know what JPEG's doing.
I say Split or Stitch.
Okay, it's on and off, I guess.
JPEG, what do
it
you
can
think?
be either.
So we had an interesting conversation about this a while ago, where we was talking canonicity and continuity.
Okay.
So, basically, the question is, are they canon? And so, canon and continuity are two different things. Being Psychic, you explain it so much better than I do.
So basically, when I was talking to Jay about canonicity and continuity, canonicity is like something being canon means that it's official
like,
work
is
from the
necessary.
creator.
Reliable
Continuity,
information.
Psychic's explaining it, Evan.
Yeah, okay.
Continuity means that there's one set of events that are related to each other. Some non-continuous events would be like Sister Location and the Silver Eyes. Like, those are in different continuities, but they're both canon.
Continuity is just another word for timeline, basically.
Yes.
Basically.
Sort of. Yeah.
And when we say canon to the timeline games, we mean is the thing in the same continuity.
Well, yeah, we're misusing the word canon. I'm gonna be serious. We're misusing the word canon.
Yeah. But
we're not. Most FNAF
everything in FNAF is canon.
Yes.
Most everything, but not everything is the same continuity.
Including
in this question,
Fazbear is canon.
Fazbear is canon. Yeah. Almost everything is canon.
I kind of look at the books as a way to explain how some things work in the Fazbear universe.
Spirit follows the flesh and also the pain.
I missed that completely. I didn't read the books, so I feel like I don't really get too much say in this.
Invalid. You cannot be a part of FNAF.
Read the books, Jay.
Your opinion is invalid.
Just listen to Ozone's audio.
Listen to them. They're on his channel. I'll send you the link.
I don't need you to send me the link. I found them myself.
Dude, if you want to listen to someone who's not British, I did the Twisted Ones.
What's wrong with British?
Specifically just the Twisted Ones.
He's got to be in chat. He's probably still in chat.
But
love you, Ozone.
in the end, the books only exist to make more money.
Cynical.
Which is why they are probly so complicated and confusing, because they know that theorists like you will buy the next one to solve the lore.
Frick you!
It's a big scam, guys.
I mean,
I'd buy the box set just for.
I mean, if that was the goal, it's 100% correct.
I did that too.
I didn't buy the box set.
They make so much gosh dang cash off those books.
I bought the box set, then gave 11 of the books to Inky because I already had the other 11.
Oh, yeah. And you just kept Felix?
Yeah, I just kept Felix. He was fine with it.
I remember that.
Hey, you know what?
What?
Oh, am I supposed
Anyone
to
got
finish that
Felix's shock on eBay?
Dude, I don't now. Let's say, I hypothetically don't know the existence of a drive that contains PDFs of every single one of the books. If anyone's not interested, because I don't have it.
Got it. So we won't ask about
You
that.
don't have it. Got it.
I don't have it. I don't also know how to buy a
For
book
legal
off Google
reasons.
Play, download it, and illegally crack it.
Got
Of
it.
course not. Of course not. We would never talk about that on stream.
All right, but
No.
to answer the question, is Fazbear Frights series canon to the game timeline? I'm gonna give a
Ask
soft
Cyrus
yes.
Squawks. He's completely fine with saying that on stream.
Piracy?
Yeah.
I'll give a soft yes.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
sweet.
Okay.
You both gave a soft yes, and I gave a hard yes. Oh, Psychic's turn, though.
I think yes. I think they're canon. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
There's not much disagreement here, is there?
I just think that what we found in Coming Home absolutely under no circumstances can be canon.
Yes. Yes.
Prankster kind of could, but I really doubt it.
Unless
There's also another weird one. We talk about In the Flesh a bit.
In
I know
the
Aaron's probably
Flesh!
connected with Prankster.
He treats Springtrap like his OC, where he's inventing the character.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
It's definitely weird.
Hey guys, would you like to see my OC?
I could I could see In the Flesh and Prankster being connected.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, let's move on to the next question.
me when little baby Springtrap Ivor says daddy. Alright, we kind of already
Next
touched on this
question.
one earlier. Is Andrew in the game's timeline? Or is he
Yeah.
important?
And we all
Okay,
said
I
yes.
had this big question with chat, and it still didn't really answer me. Who's Andrew? All I got from them was that he was an
Dude.
alligator.
That's correct.
He was an alligator.
He was an alligator.
Great.
He is an
Why is he
alligator.
important?
He's
he's
the one you should not have killed
he's
in
the
the
one-
Manor in 1280, and
he's
he's
the-
in the epilogues.
He's
And how do we know
vengeful.
this?
Because
Because he's in the epilogues.
Read the books.
Okay,
The
In
man
the
in
epilogues,
1280.
he's just like, I did this, and then in the Manor Room 1280, a kid matching,
His
well,
description.
a kid just like does what he did.
tormenting hospital staff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When they tried to kill him, I was like, no.
No, you.
He is. Yeah, hold up. Let me get you an image of him. Where can I find an image? I have a perfect image for. Oh, where's my drive? This would be so perfect if I wasn't delayed. I can show you Andrew in the
world.
game's timeline.
What?
I will show you him. Where is
He's
he?
just
Where's
gonna
my
pull up
characters?
an image of the one you should not have killed.
I'm not pulling up the one you shouldn't have killed.
the
Okay.
vengeful spirit.
Are you pulling up the
Uh,
Happy Stay image?
You know what's funny? I don't know where that one is, but I have this one right now in general. Which is similar, but it's not it.
Oh wow, that's Andrew.
Whenever
That's him.
I'm talking about Andrew in videos, I always just put up a picture of like the green mask kid in Happiest Day.
I once
Why do
had
they- why do they
no,
think
that's-
he's a gator boy.
because he wears a gator mask in that story.
In
Okay.
Manor of 1280, yeah.
Here's an image I had of Troop Do and that I never used of Andrew.
Oh gosh.
Look at him. Look at him.
He's so
Okay,
angry.
guys, look at the hair.
Yeah.
The hair part in the center.
He is really angry.
The gray shirt with the purple stripe. I
Oh
think
my
that
God.
what we're looking at here is a young William Afton.
I think you're right.
This is a fan description. There is no canon description of Andrew other than like black curly hair.
Can I get this on stream?
And the alligator mask.
Let me see if I can get
That
this
is-
pulled up on stream.
This is just the
Yeah,
spread
that-
I use. That's just how I pictured him.
There we go.
Mhm.
Look. Okay, here it is. He's
Uh,
on the TV behind us.
So small. It's so small.
Yes.
That's
the
Oof
definition.
Troop's drawing of Andrew that I had bro do and then I never used.
Purple?
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 Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh no. I just realized something.
What?
I'm the only person in this room right now not wearing purple.
Yeah.
You're all killers.
Yeah.
Yup.
Me when I it's an agreement. Me when I hue shift J
Oh,
into being
no.
purple.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Ah!
Turn J purple.
Oh no!
Oh, that's not.
I'll work on
right.
it. I'll work on it during the stream. All right.
Next
Anyway,
question?
Next question. Another not serious one because it's another every fifth one. What did I? I don't even remember what I put. Oh, which skin from FNAF Special Delivery is the best?
No comment.
I have a completely serious answer.
All right.
This is kind of my thing, if you didn't know.
Yeah, I knew.
What's
Dude,
my answer?
I'm gonna get you think about yours. I'm gonna get into a completely serious discussion right now. Let me pull him up, okay? Animatronics special delivery. Where did I put
Is
it?
there a list of all these so I can just look over them?
Yeah. Do you want me to link the wiki?
Montgomery Gase's Flamethrower Bear Endo, which is a good choice.
That's not the answer anymore. That is, however, classic, but that is not the answer. I'm gonna pull you up the skins wiki page.
I think I'm looking at it right now.
I have 3 answers.
You can go first. I have a long
Okay.
answer.
Okay. My top 3 are Black Ice Frost Bear,
Okay.
Great Escape Golden Freddy, and Toxic Springtrap.
Those are pretty good picks.
I also like Flaming Springtrap, but I like Toxic Springtrap a little bit more.
Flaming Springtrap's so cool.
He really is.
I guess JPEG's still looking through. Let's see. Let's see what I got. I love Katrina Toy Chica. I love Ringmaster Foxy.
Ringmaster Foxy is also a good pick.
And I really love Boulder Toy Bonnie, who I am going to go on a tangent about.
Oh.
I have a tangent
So
about him,
soon.
too.
Do you
I
have
a
your
tangent about
favorites?
him right now.
You have a tangent about Boulder Toy Bonnie.
It's not really like lore relevant or anything like that.
I have a
but
lore
it's,
relevant
like,
tangent about Boulder Toy Bonnie.
I've said this so many times before, and I love saying it because it's kind of cool. Back when Woodland Toy Freddy came out, and then then there was like the teaser for what the next character would be. The hint was that we would have to like be Boulder in order to face this next character, and I was like, Boulder, it's gonna be a rock. And then I was like, it's the toys, it's gonna be a Boulder Toy Bonnie, and straight up I was 100% right, and I'm just proud of myself for that.
Is good. Now, unless JPEG has favorites, do you have favorites?
I mean, I like Clown Springtrap.
That's
he looks
based.
pretty
That is
funny.
based.
That is base.
He looks like a pretty funny dude.
I always find it funny when people are just like, we can't say the FNAF AR is canon because we can't say the skins are canon, and I'm just like, bro, have you played
No.
Security Breach?
yeah, they're all in there. Same with I mean,
True.
there's
Especially
just as many
Clown
AR
Springtrap.
skins in Security Breach as Frights. Frights characters in like the arcades.
Yeah, I think there's like 4. I know there's
Okay.
Ralpho, there's Plush Trap
Ralph-
Chaser,
oh,
there
sure.
is Fetch, and there's also the Snack Space.
True, there is.
Yeah, there's there's
And
Ella,
Ella,
but that's more
That's also
like
more
trilogy.
Silver Eyes, yeah.
Yep.
Because
Okay,
Theo's also there.
I'm gonna go on a completely serious lore tangent about Boulder Toy Bonnie real quick
All right.
that you're gonna sit through because it's
Alright.
awesome, and you're gonna look
I
in
will.
general as I post
wait a
images for you to
second,
see.
why am I
I'll never
pressing
turn down
the
underscore
display?
FNAF AR skin theories.
Okay, I
Second,
want you
what'd
to
you do to me?
I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this render of Boulder Toy Bonnie. Here it comes. Okay. There's something very special. There's something very special about Boulder Toy Bonnie.
Oh my god, he's green, he's Charlie.
Do you know? I can't tell you to do that on YouTube. Anyways, so look at Boulder Toy Bonnie. There's something
Okay.
very special I want you to notice, and I want you to find it. What is it? What's so weird about Boulder Toy Bonnie?
His belly.
I gotta zoom
No.
in.
His fingers.
Something's wrong. Something's different than normal Toy Bonnie.
He's got a bow tie?
That's
let,
not
let me
it.
let me pull this image up on stream. Hold on. So other people
Oh yeah,
can
I'm making you do your work.
You really are.
One of his ears are busted. He's got
No.
eyebrows. He's
No.
missing his eyes.
No.
He's
Wait a
made with
second.
a bunch of
Are
rocks
his-
and
Yes.
twigs.
Get there, Evan. Get there.
Wait, is it his teeth?
Yes.
He has 4 top teeth. Doesn't Toy
Dude,
Bonnie have 2?
Dude, yes. Furthermore, I'm gonna post another render.
Shadow Bonnie. That's what it is, isn't it? Knew it.
I had OP make these two identical renders to show that Boulder Toy Bonnie is in fact possessed by Shadow Bonnie because of the 4 teeth.
I remember that because one time I made a video saying that Shadow Bonnie was more based on Toy Bonnie, and then somebody in the comments was just like, Toy Bonnie has 2 top teeth, and Shadow Bonnie has 4. And I'm like, it's still Toy Bonnie, but thanks.
Wow, guys, we solved the FNaF lore.
Boulder Toy Bonnie is totally Shadow Bonnie possessing a pile of freaking rocks. I will not have anything else.
Also, we got Purple J.
I also have a jokey tangent if you're really feeling up for it.
Always.
I can feel my skin disintegrate.
It's a bit of trivia for Psychic and Evan, because it's going to
I'll
lead
probably
into
get
a
it right.
joke.
Oh.
Okay.
I'd like to know, folks, who knows the line from the Bobby Dots that was removed in later versions?
Oh, I don't know that.
Wait,
What line was removed in later versions,
They were
Psychic?
wasn't it talking about how busty they were?
It was talking about Rose's noticeable bust,
Noticeable bust.
which was removed from later versions of the Bobby Dots. I'd like
What are you
to...
talking about?
Me when my booby dots have noticeable bust.
The booby
Evan,
dots
you know about
conclusion.
this, right?
I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe.
Dude, there's a line in the old copy of the Bobby Dots that Entom got that talked about Rose's noticeable bust that was removed later.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to make the case that there is a character in AR that has a more noticeable bust in their base
no.
variant.
Clockwork Valora.
And it is Clockwork Valora!
Ozone, I'm probably streaming for like another hour-ish, if you want to join. It just depends on whenever we, as a group, decide that we're done. But we probably got about 10 more questions in us.
Okay,
at the rate we're going. But anyway.
I've done AR lore.
Anyway.
I ran out.
So, what? That's it? Clockwork Valora is the end of the tangent?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought there was more to that.
No,
Just that.
no, that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, so I like the Great Escape Freddy. Golden Freddy.
Oh yeah, you never said your opinion.
That is fair. That is fair. He's one of my favorites as well.
I also
He's
like
such a raw design.
I also like Flamethrower Bear Endo because it's just funny to me.
It's funny to you,
and-
huh?
and I like-
Baron was funny to you, huh?
And I like USA Freddy because that's just funny.
Save Freddy.
Dude.
American Freddy.
I saw freaking Shamrock, or not Shamrocks, Liberty Chica at Walmart's for the past 3 months, and I'm so depressed.
All right.
As a Canadian myself, I approve of American Freddy.
All right. I guess we'll go to the next question.
Okay, time
Where's
to get
Maple
serious.
Leaf Freddy? Why
Oh
is that
boy,
not-
here it is.
Too giggly.
Here it is, gamers.
Oh, there it
Syrup
is.
Freddy? Where's Maple Syrup Freddy?
Tales from the Pizzaplex.
It's
I need my
Tales from the
representation.
Pizzaplex canon to the game's timeline.
See, now you're using canon wrong.
I
After we just went over this.
I made this like
Continuity.
months ago. Like no, not months ago, a few weeks ago.
Proper etiquette.
And you
would
still
be-
didn't know it back then? Like, you should have known, bro.
Ozone says Woodland Twin Freddy is the greatest.
Proper etiquette would be: is Tales from the Pizzaplex in the game's continuity? Ooh.
Or timeline, whatever works.
Or timeline. Yep. People used. I mean, timeline's easier than continuity. People don't like big words.
Sure. That's my answer. Sure. Whatever floats your boat.
Whatever bloats your vote.
This is. I think this is going to be a little different than how Frights is treated, right, Evan? What's your take on Tales?
I just think it's in the games.
Okay, yeah, this one's more of a all or nothing, I'd say,
Yeah,
for most people.
kind of.
Frights is a little wishy-washy. Tales, it's like it's all or nothing, and it's all in this case. It's pretty dang solid.
I agree.
Cool.
Sidekick?
Let's move on.
Sidekick?
Hold on.
I'd say technically, it doesn't have to be in the game. I think it definitely is, but
Don't-
it doesn't technically have to be.
Is
But
that better?
I completely forgot what I was about to say.
Lopsided.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I
it does.
know what I was gonna say. I was gonna
Why
say.
is it lopsided?
Because
What are we talking about? What's
You gotta
lopsided?
fix it. No, you can't move on until you fix it.
oh my god, you get so
We can.
Straighten it out.
All right, I'll straighten it out. Okay, I think that yes, I do think that they are
Okay.
in the games.
You should.
Yeah. Do I actually? Wait.
What?
Second, what are you doing? What do you mean?
Psychic?
What do you mean, do I? Choose your
trying-
next words very carefully.
Yes, you do.
I'm trying to get my thoughts in order.
There's a right and a wrong answer.
Wait, Ozone says the question is totally correct. This is canon to the game's timeline.
Don't care.
Thank you, Ozone. I can go back and fix it.
Yeah, that doesn't make the sentence really better.
Okay.
Don't care.
Let me go.
It's kind of not proper grammar in that case.
Okay. I do think yes. I think there's some weird things, but
What's weird? We can talk about this. We can compromise.
I think it's to me it's like weird how like much the Pizzaplex changed from the stories to the actual game Security Breach. Not just like the attractions, but like the actual layout of the Pizzaplex. Where it's like
To show you it.
Okay, first off, the Pizzaplex itself is a very confusing building.
yeah.
It's like, why are there elevators? Why is this mall so huge? Why does it have this many floors?
If you look in general, I'll direct your attention to a presumed map of the
Because Steel Wool
timeline
was
before
like,
the Pizzaplex.
Steel Wool was just like, this game's not big enough. We got to change this.
And that's why it wasn't a good game.
It's the whole
That's debatable.
hi Ozone.
Ozone.
Hey, Ozone.
Hello.
Oh, you already have a miniature and everything.
It's the British man.
if
I'll
only
move
Pinball
him here
would,
so
then
the
we'd be
chat
good.
isn't covered up as much.
Yeah. If only
Wait a
Pinball didn't
second.
get in a car
Wait a
crash.
second.
yeah.
Ozone's not purple.
Come on, Pinball.
Ozone is pink and blue.
Ozone's not purple.
Wait, Pinball got in
Get
a
him
car
outta
crash?
here.
Pinball is not here because
Someone
he got
hit
in a
his
car
car, yeah.
crash. I would have called him up, but I heard that he had an accident.
Fine. It's completely fine. I'm here to sub in.
You have to be converted to purple real
Damn.
quick.
I'll
Psychic,
do
get
it.
on that.
Yeah, okay. Yes,
Second,
sir.
get on it.
Okay, I'm going. Jeez.
Can I be the orange guy?
The orange guy.
All right. So,
Would you like to address the question, Ozone? Tails, canon, ooh.
Oh, 100%, man.
Yes!
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Psychic,
be
have
real.
you read Ditophobia yet?
I
Yeah,
haven't.
that's-
I've read Tiger Rock though.
Yeah, Tiger Rock is dumb. Anyway.
I want you to scroll up in general and look how fricked up the Ditophobia map is. Please look at it. It's messed up.
Should I give Ozone purple eyes?
Sure.
Good.
In all honesty, like, in all seriousness, sorry, I think it totally is, and I think the thing that was trying to show us that is the fact that the mimic actually appeared in the games, and then for some reason, loads
Yeah.
of people just kind of
No,
disregarded
but it's
that.
like a parallel. It's like
But like, it doesn't need to be a parallel. So why are people?
exactly.
Yeah, I feel like even if Tails wasn't in the games, people's reasons for believing that it's not kind of aren't that great.
Okay.
Yeah.
After collecting my thoughts of it, I do actually think that they are canon to the games. I just think it's weird.
The fact that
like,
you had to
how
collect your thoughts is kind of disappointing.
No, it's just like how like inconsistent
yeah.
it feels like, because like it's like the whole like they hammer it home again and again and again that the Pizzaplex is pizza shaped, like a circle.
I get it, but also like think about it this way: have you ever like written a story before? Like, it's really difficult to stay consistent and to
That's
have that kind of
consistency.
continuity.
Especially if you don't have the same team of writers, right?
Especially if you don't have the same team, especially if you have multiple books and multiple games that you have to consider. Like, there's a lot of places you can slip up, and I'm sure
Yep.
Scott has slipped up a lot, but unintentionally. And I do think they're canon. But
If you look in general, you will see five different maps of how the Pizzaplex looks in each different story. but note, and also above that you'll see a kind of a brief timeline of how they would probably play out. But note, even in the stories themselves, they do show change, like the tree coming up and down. Ballora's fitness never being part of the main place. A lot of other stuff just disappearing, and slowly you can see that. I mean, the Pizzaplex would slowly evolve into what we know it in Security Breach.
Yeah,
from
like
there.
weren't people
especially
mad
since-
at MatPat for that? Because he was like, the Baobab tree isn't there, so therefore
Dude,
it's not the same Pizzaplex.
That was embarrassing because the whole video was, let me be correct about like my interpretation, but your interpretation is, let me misquote the book. That was embarrassing.
I was on
Which-
Rock
which-
real quick.
Hello.
Yeah, he's purple, boys.
I mean, at this point, we know though that not a lot of those scripts were him writing or him even reading the books. So it's kind of understandable, though. You got to give him some slack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
He was just cruise writing it.
What I've been saying for a while now, it was basically confirmed in his goodbye video where he's not really the one writing the episodes anymore.
Yep, it was all Tom mostly.
Yeah. So like, people, he's like the head of it, so people like blame him and all, but it really wasn't.
He's the mascot, but he's not responsible for some of the what's being said. Actually,
Yeah.
To be fair, they don't seem to comprehend. At least Tom doesn't seem to comprehend like the books that well, considering there was one time when they mentioned when playing Ruin that the mimic doesn't recognize a door without the handle, when that's literally not what was said in the book.
dude. Yeah,
Don't get me wrong,
sad.
I like them as like their personalities. I just think that they gotta
So-
comprehend the books a little bit
really
better.
bad
Yeah.
at it.
Tom is the sweetest person in the world. I almost went to see the FNaF movie with Tom. And I'm
Really?
like, that's crazy to me because he's gonna be the new face of game theory. But
Hey,
yeah,
you know what?
Um,
Maybe you could pull some strings and get us all in.
Maybe
guest hosts on
get us an
this,
invite.
Matt Pat, not Matt Pat, but Game Theory joins the stream. What?
Yeah, good luck
what's
we
up,
can
that.
get
podcast.
Dapper Tom.
What's up, Shavers? Welcome to the stream. Klavsky, yeah, that was awful. I had to make a whole thread about it. Bro missed the point of a teen barricading the door. Yeah. If you like not misreading books and actually having reading comprehension, like, comment, subscribe.
Okay,
And
let's
smash that notification
And
bell.
smash that notification bell.
Let's move on to the next question.
I just saw Montgomery Gator in chat. That's like, I think you have ADHD. You're the only one who can't sit still in a chair. True, I do have ADHD. That's why I can't sit still.
Psychic, why are you bobbing up and down all the time?
It's because I have a different program. Anyway, next question, because I think we pretty much all agree that yes, it's in the game timeline.
Yeah.
Okay. What year or time frame does Security Breach take place?
Good question.
That is a good question.
That's why it's on here.
There's a few different options, of course.
Okay.
I don't know who's gonna
2019.
go first. I was just saying. Huh?
I think.
Security breach started COVID. 2019.
That's true.
Okay, I think the most commonly accepted answer at this point is 2035.
Yeah,
Probably.
that's the most often answer. I think I think when they compared the calendar in game, it was like 2029, 2035, or ones that are beyond that are way too far into the future to
Yeah, like
really matter.
2046, 2057,
And it's like screw those.
63, I think.
It's usually between 29 and 35.
Yeah, that is too far in the future, unless you're gonna say that. One of my friends came up with this idea that he doesn't believe, but he thought it was funny. Imagine that Edwin mentioning the 70s in the Mimic was actually the 2070s.
It's all in like the third dude. Ew.
Like, technically that's not impossible, but it would just be so wild that
And then-
don't want. I hope it's not true.
And then security breach stuff is happening in like 2100. Ew. That's so bad.
2135.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically it would solve some of the timeline issues in some ways, but
Mustn't give people ideas. Shh.
And
I'm gonna.
People are like, no, it's
I
impossible
typically
because
stick with-
obviously Golden Freddy is Michael Afton, and Vanessa is Baby, so can't be that far in the future.
True.
Everything
I
you just
typically
said is
stick
evil.
with 2029 just because it makes the most sense with the Mimic timeline, but at the same time, does the Mimic timeline make sense? There's a whole other can of worms, so I'm just like, it's either 2029 or 2035.
I'm Team 2035 because after mapping out the Stitch Raid and some of the Mimic stuff, there's not enough time with 2029 for the Stitch Raid to happen.
That's one of the reasons why I consider split line games.
Yep.
But at the same time, like I said, does the timeline work no matter what?
However, I feel there's a big reason a lot of people biff this question, and it's because some people admittedly cannot realize that the dates between the Mimic and the Storyteller are so incredibly messed up. And not in like a, this is gonna disprove Tails is canon because it's like way too early. It's like,
Technically speaking, FNAF 6 happened no matter what. So if the
Yes.
timeline issues, if there were timeline issues, it would be within Tails themselves and not just with Tails being in the games.
1, we all know Scott messes up dates. 2, he's having secondhand writers do it anyways. And 3, the story messes things so bad up, which is really sad when it's one of the most important Tales stories for current FNAF lore.
It messing up the timeline is why 2070 is an option.
Why did Evan? Why did you have like an accent? They're like messing up the timeline.
What?
It messes it up.
It messes
bad.
up the timeline.
I didn't mean to be southern, but
Oh my gosh! Future
Nothing
stream, get a bunch of people. We try to map out a timeline.
So then, what do you think?
We could get one of those boards that everybody can draw on at the
Yeah.
same time. And try
It's
and make a
called
timeline together.
Excalidraw. I have it open right now. That's what we'd use.
You know what? Future stream. If you guys want to like to see that, let us know in the comments if you'd like. To
I would
see
love
I
that.
to
think we
that
do
would be
questions like
chaos.
this, but we have like our cameras and we have whiteboards, and we just like write down our answers with the evidence that we can think of off the top
Yeah.
of our head.
That would be cool.
That's actually really fun. Okay.
I think that the placement, well, not the placement, the year of Security Breach is vague, and it's left vague on purpose. Part of the reason, like, I just guess it's, I don't know. I think it's easier if there isn't like a set date. Actually, is it? I don't know what I'm saying.
Want set dates for just feeling satisfactory after all.
I think the
When you said-
timeline placements are really easy to put together. Like Security Breach happens, then Ruin happens, then wait, no, I got it wrong.
Security Breach, then Help Wanted 2,
Then Help Wanted
then Ruin
2,
and
then
Help Wanted
Sorry,
2.
I haven't said
partially.
anything about Help Wanted 2 recently, so that's like really easy to piece together. But I don't really think we need an exact year. We just know it takes place at the end of the timeline.
I just think it's
yeah.
either 2029 or 2035, and I think either can work. Just depending on what you believe.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I guess we're gonna move on then. Next question.
JP, are you like pouring water? What the frick are you doing?
Yes, I am pouring water.
All right.
Alright,
It's a big one.
How much water you got?
it's a big one.
Pouring
We haven't
a
gone
bunch
over
of
big
water
ones
from
already?
one jar to another.
It's called the faucet.
You have a fizzy fizz in front of you.
Drink
You
it.
don't need water.
I'm washing my hands.
All right. So this
Okay.
next question: are robotic kids a real thing that
Great
appears in the
question.
games?
Oh god.
Yeah, Gregory. There you go.
No!
Nah.
The mimic. The mimic is basically one big robot kid.
Mentally,
That's how you
maybe.
look at it.
You mean Gregory?
The mimic is Gregory.
Gregory?
He literally said he's Gregory. Why does nobody believe him?
That's true.
It's the most cut and dry statement in the entire FNAF series.
It's totally me! Totes for real!
Ozone-
Totes!
Christ.
I can't
Ozone
believe
is cooking right now.
I can't believe a character can say I'm Gregory and people don't believe it's Gregory.
SMH.
Math theorist.
SMH.
Literally.
I'll be the first to yell out, hard stuck no. No robot children in the games! None!
I mean,
This is to push an agenda.
I mean, aren't the original animatronics just robots?
Dude,
that
don't
are
do
children?
this.
That's
gonna
not
say,
the
what about-
point, Jay.
Bitty Babs are the only exception.
They are kid animatronics.
They are little bitty babs.
So,
Someone else has to go, please.
so, also, what do you think?
Stop with the faucet!
No, that
When
was a
security
picture.
breach-
I was filling up my bottle.
Who is in the toilet?
No, that was a picture. I was filling up my bottle with water.
JPig peeing on stream.
Pouring water from one jar to another jar.
JP.
It's how we transport water in this household. I have to fill up the bathtub from the faucet. I just grab a bucket and just start filling it up and pouring it.
Lally, Robot Kid.
Lolly!
I'm not really a robot though.
I'm gonna
He's
make a
not a-
stream highlights of
What
just
did you
Jay
say?
being silly.
Oh, are you treating this like games or games timeline?
Games timeline. Like,
Oh.
you know.
Well, then, obviously, yes.
Sorry.
But no, you gotta be specific.
Sorry,
you gotta
sorry,
be specific
sorry,
on, like,
sorry.
What
there's
is the
Bitty
difference
Babs,
exactly?
There's Bitty Babs and there's Lallies, but are there like the type
No,
of
okay.
robot kids people envision where it's like
So-
Charlie, realistic
Yes,
humanoid?
that's what I meant. Like, are those...
I think the question should be: are there any animatronics in the FNaF games that are actually? robots?
No, I don't think there are.
Kids.
Are
Are there
there-
any kids that are animatronics?
Are there humanoid robotics in
the game timeline.
the game's timeline? Such example as Charlie, like, are there anything just like that where it's a realistic humanoid person?
I don't think there's enough evidence for it.
When Security Breach first came out, I came up with Gregbot before even watching MatPat's video. And then like 2 days after his video came out, I was like, I stopped believing it because of the whole blood thing. And then like a couple months later, I was like, yeah, sure, it's probably true. And then since then, I just like don't think about it enough anymore to have an opinion. I don't really care.
Yeah, Psychic, we did the same thing. When we were playing Security Breach
Yeah.
on our like live playthrough, we were like jokingly saying that Gregory was a robot.
That was such a fun, like, series.
Yeah.
Good times.
Let's see. Robot kids. Gregory? Yeah, mostly the one people discuss is Gregory, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 We can all agree, though. We can all agree. Cassie's not a robot.
I know. She's got a real dad.
Yeah, she was
Definitely.
born by a real born
She-
person.
But what if her
Says she
dad
has
is
a real dad.
Michael?
But
Oh,
what if
or what? We're not gonna trust her?
what if
What if her
memory-
dad is Michael?
Charlie had a dad.
Exactly. What if her dad is Michael and he built her?
Some people would probably still argue that there's like a weird robot thing going on with Vanessa. I know some people argue that.
I don't.
I think it's the
Most
weird,
of the
like...
parallels with Elizabeth.
No, it's the weird fire escape.
Fire
That's true,
Escape's always
that's
the
true.
weird one.
Still hasn't been accounted for.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, well that ending is not canon.
It's just so much interpretation.
It's not canon.
But like it isn't canon, but it shows that it can happen in the universe.
But
Yeah.
Every ending is
not
canon. They just don't all
canon.
happen. It's canon. It is canon. It could
so
happen.
then you'd have to say that that's all split timelines.
Technically, but we
yeah.
don't
It
do that.
technically is.
Yeah.
It's 6
I mean, just
split
like in
timelines.
Sister Location, right?
So
That like there's two endings in Sister Location. One of them
FNaF
is a split timeline.
Yeah, even FNAF
So in
3's
that
two
case-
endings, you could split it up.
May,
So in that
I
case-
wonder. I wonder if at any point in the timeline there was ever anything that was created that was like following the alternate ending of Sister Location. I wonder if
That's
that
such
could,
it's such a dangerous thought. It's
I
such a
feel like-
dangerous thought experiment.
I doubt that that's like anything like canonically has happened like that follows that, and that there's just like two timelines that we've had to worry about.
We're gonna
But
have
I
what
feel like
if
it would be
for
cool if there was like something that happened, like maybe just like a story, like a Tales-ish story, just based on like what could have happened after that.
You could always just say that Ennard shows up at the house and drags him back and scoops him, and everything is as is, though.
Yeah,
you could just
maybe.
redirect it back into its proper flow of time.
Yeah.
I don't think Gregory is a robot. Specifically because he seems to have a family and real parents in GGY. He's going to school.
Yeah.
GGY is
I think he was
weird.
chosen. He was chosen by the mimic because he looks like Afton's son. I think.
But we all,
Afton's son, or everybody keeps saying that they think he actually is more like David, like Edwin's son.
True as well. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Could be.
I think a little bit both.
okay.
Could be,
We
yeah.
all agree that, I don't think I put this as a question, but we all agree that Gregory is patient 46, right?
Yeah.
That's
Confirmed,
Not,
absolutely. It's not a debate.
That's not debatable.
Yeah,
It's not a
I have
debate.
no clue, so
I used to hear when GGY first came out. I heard people be like, "He's only patient 46 in the books."
That's so.
Oh my
I'm just like, yeah, exactly, which are in the game.
Yeah, there's some
Gregory
things that
is
at
a
some
parallel
point,
to Vanessa.
there's some things that at some point enter the territory of this is confirmed, and if you're arguing against it, you're stupid, and that is in that zone right now where it's confirmed.
It's at the point of like, what more confirmation do you need?
To which it's more of a personal problem if you need more.
Yeah.
guys,
Me when
remember
Gregory
back
in the game
day-
says my name's patient 46 and people don't believe it.
Guys, remember back in the day where people thought that you couldn't use the books at all to explain FNAF lore?
People still think that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean back in the day?
We live in the worst timeline.
The game's timeline? Or the
Stop!
book
We live in
timeline?
No, there's so many
This
FNAF
timeline.
universes, and thank God we live in the one where it's a video game.
Top Hat Leader
It's
says.
kind of sad that we live.
Isn't FNAF
It is kind of
technically a
sad that we
video
live in the
game?
universe where Spider-Man's a fictional character, though.
Isn't FNAF technically a video game in the FNAF universe anyway?
Yes, it's so meta.
Jay, shut up.
Don't even start on the scoop.
And we're in a simulation as well, so.
Yeah, probably.
Can I just say
Just
real
down.
quick in chat? Top Hat Leader's like said like he turned notifications on, didn't get anything, and then his second comment right after is, "Why are you all purple?"
Yes.
Do not question.
I just love the idea of someone like busting in the door like, "I'm sorry, I'm late. Wait, why are you all purple?"
Okay.
Because we're
Okay.
all Mr. Lore!
I-
Find the lore!
Because it's the best color. Don't at me. Actually, yes, at me.
Mari in chat says, "I feel like missing poster and ruin is good evidence for against Robot Gregory."
A missing where he's literally he's
Ace.
literally missing.
Yeah.
I want to deflect a bit. I see a question in the chat that I want to know if you put on here. Because I want us to do it, like very badly.
Okay.
And that question that Sketch just said is Vanessa and Afton in the games? Did you put that on here?
Ooh.
I didn't.
This is a good question.
This is a tough one, actually.
Yeah.
Most of these have been easy. This is one that gets into some very interesting territory because it's very nuanced and very brand new of an idea.
Maybe like
Is
after stream, like I can go back and like.
I
maybe
would argue it's not
change-
brand new. I'd
change
argue
some
a
of the
lot of
questions
people
that
have
go
said
harder.
that.
you could compile some questions from chat, but I mean, do you want to change subject a bit for a second? Be
Sure,
like,
we can
is
do that.
Vanessa and Afton in the games?
Sure.
What do we think?
We're in the movie.
What color is William Afton's
Exactly.
hair?
I don't know, brown.
Blonde.
What color is his wife's hair?
Probably blonde. Look at like Clara.
Clearly, it's blue.
Clara
Because-
Afton.
Ballora blue hair.
She got blue hair. She's
Look.
Marge Simpson.
Vanessa has a very similar complexion to Elizabeth.
Guys, the Aftons are the Simpsons.
So technically, the genetics are there.
Yeah.
She could be Michael's
Okay.
daughter.
That's
That's
an
the other
idea.
alternative.
That's actually an idea that I've
There's
had
no
for a
way
while.
he's fertile.
I feel like we've had this conversation in dark
Now,
rooms.
you know what?
We have.
You know
we
what?
did.
I have a
I
tough
named an
counter.
episode after it.
I have a tough counter offer. And now I've been doing this with Ghost. If you know Ghost, we've been doing is Vanessa William's daughter for a while. I think she is in the games. I think it's a fun idea. I think she is in the games. However, let me tell you the implications of if she is, because I've already mapped it out.
Oh no.
If Vanessa's an Afton in the games, she's born in like 2010. Okay?
Afton would have to die really late.
She's born in 2010. It pushes back William dying. It pushes back Follow Me and Stitch Location into the 2010s.
Is that why?
Somewhere-
Is that why you said your answer is complicated before?
Yes, that is exactly why.
Oh my gosh, we circled around.
Okay.
Yes, that's why I was deflecting, because this question. However, I would like you to note
Come full circle.
that if William is having Vanessa in the 2010s, he's like 70.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. You know what?
It's possible, though.
I have an example, but Robert De Niro.
Jay, are you
just had a
snoring?
kid. Robert De Niro had a kid recently.
Okay, how
like
old's
80.
Robert De Niro? Oh, it's possible. It is
Exactly.
entirely possible.
I'm pretty sure men can have children for like until like at any point.
Who
Women
would
cannot.
even? Okay.
Women can't.
Yes,
Men
this
can.
is true. Men can, women cannot. He would probably have to remarry for Vanessa. His old wife probably freaking left him after the bite or something.
To who?
Or is dead.
What, remarry some new young chick that just shows up and is like, let's have a kid, and then all sorts of custody issues.
I mean, I could see that happening.
That is the implications if you want to say Vanessa is William's kid, though. I'm just that's the preface.
So it's
I have a
far-fetched,
question.
man.
It's
I have a
stretchy.
question.
What's your question?
In the case of Tales games, how old would Vanessa be in Security Breach? Because in AR she's 23, but when does that take place relative to Security Breach?
Let me I
Because
have that written
I have
down.
an answer of my own, but I want to get your thoughts.
I can tell you exactly because I have like this timeline template that has her birthday in every year. Vanessa. Let's see. Vanessa turns, or I'll just go 2035. If Security Breach is in 2035, which is what I'm saying, she is 24 during Security Breach. Wait, no. Yes, she's 24 during Security Breach and would turn 25 later that year.
That actually works with the tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's mapped out based on AR and some of the tapes.
I would argue that she's 25 during Security Breach and is turning 26 that year.
I will tell why. I think I know the issue. I think I know what your issue might be.
I think you know what my issue is. Yeah.
What's your issue?
It's just GGY.
What's
It's,
your issue?
It's
What's
what?
your deal?
What's the issue?
GGY in GGY, it takes place like around the same time as the therapy tapes, and it said that the Pizzaplex has been open for a couple years, which indicates just like 2. A lot of people say like 3 or 3.5, but that's like that's accounting for something that's not really what the point is. People try to like say that it's like 3.5 years after the Pizzaplex opens because of the mention of like the therapist,
It's when the first therapist started.
The first therapist started then, yeah. She started 3.5 years ago about, and the thing about that is that that's not exactly what was actually being referred to. What was being referred to was just the fact that that's when she started working, but it was said that there was no therapists that like she was the last therapist that worked within the last couple of years when the Pizzaplex was opened. Within it, doesn't mean that the Pizzaplex opened when she started. It just means that she was working there when the Pizzaplex did open.
I mean, I can tell you how I mapped it out.
Okay.
And I try to be pretty diligent with these, okay?
So basically what I'm just saying is that it's 3 years before Security Breach.
Let's see. I put GGY in 2033 and the Pizzaplex opening 2030.
Yeah.
So that is 3 years after the Pizzaplex opens, GGY stuff happening. But actually, I think you don't need GGY for Vanessa's age.
Okay.
Let me show you exactly why. It's AR. AR says that she is 23, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That document is sent before she turns 24 that same year. She does not turn 23 the year of AR, she turns 24.
Right. That's true. Wait, what day does it say when the email was sent though?
The email, yes. The email was sent.
Because don't the emails usually have to do with the real life date though?
I just said that wrong. No.
I'm pretty sure they were, because like there were some that at least some of them were like dated like 2020, because that's when like the emails were sent out in real life.
Yes, technically. However, the September, October, November. Did AR launch in... No, AR launched in November. This email says stuff about September.
Interesting.
Point is, the email was sent...
Her birthday is September, I know that.
It's September 7th. It's September 7th.
It's like
I said...
And not 1997, as a lot of people say.
it's so.
I said... You first.
I was just gonna say it's really funny because like for underscore's talking pose, I had the point is like, he puts his finger up and says point is points right to ozone.
Point is, I said this wrong, Evan. Email sent September 7th. Or no, she turns 23 September 7th. Then the email is sent on the 15th, so later.
Okay.
Mapping AR random crap. 2033 she turns 23. 2034 she turns 24. 2035 she will turn 25 in September, but security breach is in March.
Yeah, okay.
So that's why I'm telling you 24. She will be 24 in security breach. Aside from GGY, that's just using AR, and I'm pretty sure it's pretty solid.
Okay.
Well, this has been a great debate.
No, it wasn't. It was all just big
I feel
numbers.
the exact same.
No,
So
you
long.
gotta move on. I'm talking.
We're
too
doing
much.
some
Okay,
mathematical
we'll go to the next
equations
one.
right
We'll go
now.
to the next
This
question.
isn't FNaF theorizing.
The question.
I thought the question was not how.
Nobody even answered. Is she an Afton or not?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The question was, is she an Afton?
Is she Williams'
She's not.
kid?
She's not.
You think she's not? I think she is.
I don't think she will.
She was just thrown into it by the mimic.
Okay,
It's just a coincidence.
Evan. So we have 2 no's. We have 1 yes.
I say yeah,
Evan,
but I
what's your
think she's
pick?
Michael's daughter.
Okay.
I think it's more likely to be Michael's daughter than William's daughter.
I'm going
Yeah.
full crazy mode. Williams' daughter. It's weird, but it's funny.
All
I
right.
do just think that the date, the time of Afton getting spring locked, I feel like it's probably a little too late in that case. But technically, there's nothing solidly saying that it has to be earlier. But I just
Right.
think that it being earlier is more likely based on the information that we have.
Okay.
Dude,
This next
Do you
question.
wanna, hey, hold up. Do you want to show a picture of Pinball's dented car on stream?
Can I?
Is he okay with that?
It's in general.
Is he okay with you showing it on
I'm
screen?
almost certain.
While you get that pulled up, next question: is Baby gonna play an important role or come back in some way?
Oh, baby, baby.
This was a dangerous question before Help Wanted, because I would say some people said yes and then it did not happen. The screen. Show the dented bumper.
Look at this.
Is that Afton's car?
It does look like a 70s car.
the light just hanging out.
It's so sad.
Poor Pinball.
Why are we laughing at a car crash?
Well, I hope you're not showing the license plate number.
There was not a license plate number on there. I mean there was,
The license plate is epic.
It's so tiny. It's so low res. Anyways, is Baby gonna play an important role?
No.
but no.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Nah.
Underscore.
I feel like Baby's role is either to indicate. I feel like explaining this part would require me to go in depth with other topics that
We've
I feel like
done
we should
it.
talk about here.
We've already done it.
Okay, what I will say is that I think Circus Baby is showing up partially, mostly to indicate the connection to the circus itself, but she herself
Yes.
won't be a part of that.
I agree.
Cool.
I think she was supposed to be a lot like earlier in the timeline, but now like there's no point of her being around really. And I think in a way FNaF has kind of been rebooted, so
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
A little bit.
Okay. Before Help Wanted 2, I would have said she's gonna have a huge role in Help Wanted 2. That didn't freaking happen.
But would she have another role in the future?
I feel like at some point everyone was picturing, or okay, I shouldn't say everyone. I feel like there was this idea going around that maybe after. Ooh, this is a dangerous question. These keep going into tangents.
Baby was confusing in Help Wanted to.
Yeah.
Because she was like during her mini game where it was like the red light green light with the baby plushes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She was saying stuff like, "It's safe down here. Why would you want to leave?" Blah blah blah. And it's like that feels very out of character for her, considering that she did want to leave. That
exactly. I've been working on something regarding that actually. There's actually a couple other ways where she just doesn't really act like herself in that minigame.
She is one of the only 2 animatronics in that game that I've heard that have called the player out as being like special.
There's
There's
3.
There's 3, which is the
also one of them is Mystic Hippo, which by the way is voiced by the same person who does Gregory's voice.
Mystic Hippo is Gregory, confirmed. Gregory is therefore a robot because of transitive property.
Exactly, Jay. I'm so glad you're finally picking up how FNAF works.
Exactly, I'm so good at this.
Or, I mean, technically speaking, it could be that Gregory and Vanessa are like on the outside and just like trying to help him out. And then Gregory's just speaking through Mystic Hippo. I could just imagine him being like, "Dude, really? I gotta be the girl? You're a girl, can't you do this?"
Vanessa's like, "No! I want to be Moon!"
But the last...
Yeah, Moon represents me. There's 2 of us in me.
The last we saw of Circus Baby, aside from Help Wanted 2, was the Blob, right?
Yeah.
The face in the blob. Yeah.
So?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
now, I don't know if that's the
there's also like the
baby
plushies
or
in
just
Ruin,
what's
though.
left of her faceplate or whatever, because I know that she did become.
Technically, it could just be AR.
Scrap Baby.
I think it's AR. It's
I think I have a
AR.
piece to say about this actually.
Oh.
Okay.
Because I just compiled some of my thoughts, and I actually do have quite a strong opinion about this.
Okay.
So, like, before Security Breach came out, everybody was like, oh, not everybody, but there were people who were like, Baby's going to have a bigger role in this because of the whole Eleanor thing, right? Maybe Eleanor was going to be the villain of
coming to
Security
the game. She's
Breach.
very powerful and dangerous.
I'd argue Eleanor might be coming to the games.
Okay,
but
either way, people thought that all the way back when Security Breach was just.
I
about to
did
come
as
out.
well.
Back in 2020.
If it weren't for GGY, I would say that I would still probably be believing that Baby is Patient 46.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Or 2021. It was
she had a lot more. Point is, she had a lot more going for her before a lot of other characters filled it.
And then let's not.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And then
wow.
Ooh.
Thank you, Haley Halo, for a $20 donation. Considering how Henry's associated with cassette tapes, looking at the ending of Dittophobia with a replaying tape is probably just the tech of the time for William to use, but it's still curious. Thoughts?
That's a good connection, but I would agree it's just the tech of the time.
Technology in FNAF is weird.
Sister locations in Dittophobia has been abandoned for 10. Oh wait, they're talking about the cassette player. Never mind. I don't know. Keep going.
Let me just
finish
finish my
Baby
thought.
thing.
So, Security Breach was just about to come out. People thought Baby was gonna come back and play a bigger role. She didn't. Then Ruin came out. People thought she was gonna play a bigger role. She didn't. Help Wanted 2 came out. People thought she was gonna play a bigger role. She is she's there.
She appears a lot, but like she doesn't do anything herself.
People keep saying this, and it's just not happening. And I don't really see why people are drawing so many connections. If anyone is going to come back, I'm telling you, it's Night Marion.
William Afton.
Night Marion is
everywhere.
What if?
Thank you again, Haley
What
Halo.
if Night Marion is Baby?
No, Night Marion is Nightmare.
No, but what if Nightmare is Nightmare is Shadow Freddy? What if Shadow Freddy is Eleanor? And what if Eleanor is Night Marion?
Okay, and what if Eleanor is Freddy, who is Vanessa, who is actually an Afton?
You guys got me. I am actually the Circus Baby in disguise.
What the?
Real.
Jay does the voices during streams, by the way.
Honestly, at some point, I thought, for Help Wanted 2 at least, I think, okay, and this depends on whether you think the Mimic is Burn Trap or not. I thought the next character that the Mimic could end up mimicking is like in some way Baby, but that has totally been replaced by the fact that it's probably just going to be like a Jester and not Baby herself. The Jester theme has come up a lot.
Baby's not even a Jester.
Yeah, Baby's not even a Jester.
She's just a clown.
You are right. You are right.
The point is, if the Mimic's
strongly tied to Circus Baby.
if the Mimic's gonna be being anything, it's that dumb freaking pink yellow lime Jester instead of actually Baby.
Coils the puppet?
Hmm? No! No!
I see the new Fazbear Frights cover.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so good.
I was gonna mention that.
That was really cool.
Definitely the puppet, guys.
Definitely the puppet.
Yeah.
All right. Next question then. Ooh, it's the fifth one. I don't actually know what I put for all the funny ones. I don't know what I did. What did I do?
Wait, what?
Oh,
The
baby,
fifth one?
baby.
Oh
The fifth question that we've done.
no! Every 5 I do like a more silly one. It is Toy Chica William Afton.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
or why not?
Yes,
Yes, she actually is.
confirmed.
Absolutely.
There's
you
no
look at
other
Toy-
option.
Jay, what do you
Toy
think?
Chica's high school.
Okay, first off, we had this major discussion earlier about whether or not the toy animatronics were possessed. Now
Yeah.
you want me to just believe that
Enlighten
Toy Chica
us.
was not only possessed, but was also William Afton the whole time?
Yes.
Toy Chica was the mastermind behind the series.
Yeah. You
Okay,
didn't,
sure.
You
Yeah.
didn't know this?
Toy
Jay?
Chica killed kids so that one of them could possess her. Clearly, that's what the lore is of the entire
yes.
series. That's all that happened. That's literally Afton's entire goal in the
Oh,
entire
who joined?
Pinball. How's your car, man?
No.
How was your car? Are you kidding me?
I apologize. What's up?
Guys, the table is finally full. Wow.
Oh
Oh my gosh, we did it.
Can he like scoot up a bit in his
Yeah,
chair
yeah,
or something?
yeah.
Why are you slouching, Pinball?
There we go.
Lost his legs.
Good.
There.
He's got the pointy finger too.
Pinball? Oh, I gotta turn you up. You're so quiet.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
Oh,
He's still in his car.
We finally got a full table.
I am not in my car.
Okay.
Habit says, "Why are you all purple?"
We're all purple.
Because purple's good.
Pinball. Toy Chica's William Afton. Yes or no?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
100% what? Yes or no?
100%. 100% yes.
All right. I guess real quickly we can go back to a few of the bigger ones. For pinball. Fazbear Frights, canon or not?
Fazbear Frights is in the game. Fazbear Frights Stitch Line, the connected stories and shit.
Yep.
Stuff is connected to the game's timeline because of Frailty.
Okay. And I assume you think that
Tails clearly isn't in the games
Tails-
in that case, right?
yeah, Tails.
Yeah, that's my take. That's my
Okay.
take.
All
Good
right.
take.
Were there any other big ones that we want to get Pinball's opinions on?
You like Tails,
there
you
any
like
robot
Frights.
children?
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good
the one
one.
that's on the screen.
What was the question that was asked?
Robot children, yes or no?
In the games.
Are there
In the
any
games.
robot children in the game?
There's only been one robot child in the entire franchise, and that was Charlie. Everything else
okay.
is weird fan stuff.
B7.
But actually, no, he wasn't.
Lally. thank you very
B7
much.
literally was weird fan stuff. What do you mean?
Oh, B7 was weird.
B7 is an interesting one. I mean,
B7 was good. B7 2 was not.
Exterminate.
Exterminate.
I still need to read B7 too. I still need to read the whole book.
Don't. If I were you, I would
Just
not.
don't.
I would not. I would not.
Yeah,
It ruins
it's
the
just
story.
against it.
It's really not good.
It is the
B7
in the flesh equivalent to
exterminate.
Tails.
Yeah.
But I love In the Flesh.
Yeah,
Oh.
same.
What do you mean by that? What else is there? What else is there? What else do I have to get caught up on?
Here, I'll run through. I'll quickly.
Can we do
B7 exterminate.
I need to do
Exterminate.
Missing children incident. When did it happen?
1985.
1985.
He believes Stitch
Survive
Line.
the
Okay, how many kids died in
Five.
MCI? How many kids died in the MCI?
5.
5.
Okay.
Demise of the 5 lives.
FNAF 2, are the animatronics possessed?
I had a killer. I was gonna find
No, yeah. Wait. What's the
Toy
consensus?
I said remnant bullcrap, no souls.
What was I asked of? What was I asked?
FNAF
Are
2
the toys possessed?
You said are the FNAF 2 toys?
Toys.
And you
The toy animatronics. Possession.
Oh.
Are they?
Oh, you're asking if they're possessed? Yes, they're possessed. They're possessed.
Yeah.
Alright,
By
we
what?
need the
Yeah,
acronym.
remnants.
Okay,
Guys,
for the
save them kids.
Okay.
for the acronym FF, what do you
Eight.
think of?
Fazbear Frights.
Fazbear Frights.
That's right? Okay.
Why not Friendly Face or,
Or Freddy
Funtime
Fazbear.
Freddy?
Freddy
Or
Fazbear.
Fazbear's Fright.
Fazbear
Final
Frights.
Foxy Fire It.
Alright, FNAF 3, Follow Me.
Pirate.
Or Funtime Fox.
When does Follow Me happen?
happens
1995.
I was gonna say 1995.
All right.
Base.
You both can answer this because you both were here. Okay. Bite victim name and what happens to him after the bite.
Well, spewing some
Chris.
W.
Bite victim's name isn't really confirmed per se, but it's probably Garrett.
Okay.
And what happens to him is he gets broken into many pieces.
Shattered, you could say.
He gets shattered into many pieces, and they have to put him back together using stuff like the clocks in FNaF 4.
All right. Circus Baby Pizza World. When does it happen?
What do you mean the pizza world? You mean
Like
when
Elizabeth's death. When's Elizabeth's death?
In my personal opinion, Elizabeth probably died in like 1984.
84. Okay.
Okay.
1984.
How many different Freddy variations are there?
Freddy-
Oh, this is. We can't do this one.
You're asking
Literally like 38.
You're
Yeah.
asking like Stitchline.
Probably more than that.
In UCN, who's the one you should not have killed?
Andrew.
Ozone?
Yep.
It has to be Andrew if Fazbear Frights are canon, but
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's Pizza Place,
Okay.
the same place as Fredbear's.
By the way, even with parallels and stuff, it's still Andrew.
Is the Pizza Place FNaF 6 same as Fredbear's?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Fredbear.
Everyone's in
Alright.
agreement.
No debate there. No debate.
That one is. I think we pretty much answered that one. What's your favorite FNaF AR skin?
Woodland Toy Freddy.
Skin. I'd have to go with Flame Bear Endo.
Yeah.
Flame Bear Endo.
We did that one. Okay. What year does Security Breach take place?
2035, I think.
Okay.
I haven't listened to that much of it because I've been other stuff, but.
Ozone, what do you
I'm
think?
pretty sure you're abiding with what me and Ghost are saying generally, so you're saying 2035, Pinball.
Well, no, I do have free thinking.
No.
Ozone,
No,
what
you
about
don't.
you?
I do contain free thinking.
We already talked about this.
Oh, right. You were here then. Okay, sorry. We talked about Robot Kids.
Listen, I don't believe everything you do.
Pinball, what do you think about Baby in the games? Do you think she's going to be important again?
I believe Baby is far from important.
Okay. And we're all caught
Yeah.
up to Toy Chica William after we did that one. Okay. I think we're going to do these last 5 questions and save the rest for maybe a part 2 stream.
All right.
Um,
I will be there this time. I will be there.
Maybe next
You
week
wanna
we
tell
can
us
do it
more
again.
about your
Oh,
car
who
crash?
joined now?
Soul's
Oh,
back.
it's back.
So we're out of chairs.
Soul is back.
You
Just
should
put
have-
Soul in
Who's
front of
sitting on Someone's lap?
Just
put
put
bro
Soul
on the
in front
table.
of the table in one of the.
Yep, yeah. I mean, I am just a square, so why not?
Okay. For some reason, when people join, it kind of like messes up everyone else's sprites, so I need to fix those real quick. But
Oh.
okay,
I think
what
you're
is
doing
the
okay.
best Fazbear Frights short story
Soul's
in
a
your
little guy.
opinion?
Oh, the real
Oh,
Jake.
didn't we literally do a Dark Rooms episode where we're like, what's our favorites versus the objectively best one?
We did, but I want to know
Remember?
your favorites.
I
But we need to do that for Tails.
We might
That's
do that
probably
later.
another question, right? Yeah. Okay.
We can do Tails after. Okay, let's go down the line in terms of the table. Ozone.
No ups. Okay.
What's it
Favorite-
called? Fine Player 2, I think, probably.
I always loved Out of Stock. Always a favorite.
Or Room for One More, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, everyone was good.
I already said the real Jake.
Okay.
I
Okay.
like the. Okay, it's either gotta be Room for One More or Buddy Call for me,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
or
Buddy
Fine
Call.
Player 2,
Buddy Call.
or Kids That Play.
Bunny Call was one of the Bunny Call and the Real Jake were the two we put as somewhat the objectively best, wasn't it?
Yeah.
On our
Yeah.
our tiers.
But
And Fine Player 2, yeah.
I also love Kids That Play because it's
Why?
silly, 'cause I do.
No.
Why?
no.
I love stories. Where
Kids that plays fun.
Yeah, Kids That Play is fun. All right, Jay, what's your favorite stories?
Pass.
Okay.
My top 3. I have a top 3. My top
Top 3.
2 are very controversial in this group, I think. I think I remember in the tier list video, Psychic said that he hates this story. Fetch.
My least favorite story. My
understand
least
that.
favorite
I get
story.
That's just
And also, this is also a hot take, I think, among everybody, the new kid.
All right.
Like you
I'm gonna
like
give-
the new kid a lot.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it a hot.
And also the real Jake is up there too.
The new
Everyone
kids-
seems to really like Real Jake.
I'm gonna give a hot take.
Man's
I'm
on
gonna
the
give a hot take.
spectrum.
What's your hot take, Bimbo?
I have a hot take. I personally think Dance With Me isn't my top 3.
Dance with Me's peak.
Yes!
Dance with Me. I think Dance with Me's the top 3 as well.
Pretty good.
Honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think Dan.
I'm fine with dancing.
Alright.
Me. I just know it was like very disliked when it first came out.
We need to
Why?
do another tier list.
It's
I love this.
Ballora!
Oh my gosh, we'll do another tier list episode where we'll do this
Tails
again.
could do one.
Well, we can do a live.
Yeah, do it
Tails
live.
one.
Do like a live
Yeah.
like tier list of the Fazbear Frights and
Yeah.
Toy Stories.
Do Cellular. Talk about favorites.
Okay, I would say it's close between Bunny Call. It's close between Bunny Call and Blackbird. I think it's close between those two.
Okay,
stories.
Blackbird's a good one.
Yeah, Blackbird's a good
There's some
one.
weird ones, yeah.
That's based.
Also, in case you guys didn't check out the description, I just want to quickly say thanks to Cellular for this entire background because
Yeah, it looks good.
like he made it like and is pretty awesome. So yeah.
It took a while, yeah.
Also, everyone should be in the description below. I'll have to add Ozone because I didn't know if he was going to be here during it.
What time is it for you?
It is.
Maybe I should have added more
I've been doing
chairs.
this, like,
In
2.5
all
hours.
honesty,
It's okay.
Ozone, what time is it?
It's like 7:30.
Almost 8 o'clock.
Quinn
Yeah.
told me
Yeah,
you guys-
7:30.
Okay.
Quinn told me you guys put a photo of my car into the stream.
yes. Quinn
Put it on the
DM'd me
table.
and was like, put this photo, Pinball's car, on stream.
I gotta find this.
Okay, next question.
put it on the table.
I put it on the table.
How many we got left?
This one and then two more and then a quick silly question.
All right.
Okay, but what's the best Tales book?
Oh.
Tell story.
Story.
Okay, story.
Ooh, I actually haven't given this like mega thought.
I
I gotta look them all up. Do you want me to look up a
I
list?
don't know much.
I have
about
no
Tales.
idea if this is a hot take or not, but somnophobia.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a hot take. That's a hot
Yeah,
take.
that's a hot take. That's
Wait,
Alan's
really?
okay. That's just okay.
Alright, listen, we'll go down the line. Ozone.
Can we go the other way?
Yeah, let's go the other way. So Soul, you go
Yeah.
first.
I haven't actually. Yeah, so I'm not too updated on Tales, but yeah, from the ones that I know about, I'd say like probably Frailty. From the ones I know.
Okay.
Evan went. Jay, what do you think?
Pass.
There are a lot of good ones in Tales. I like the Bobby Dots.
Yeah, part two.
Mimic is good. I actually did like Under Construction.
I like it, but it's not one of the
Nothing's wrong.
best.
Oh, Under Construction is weird. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I think. I'd have to like look at it a bit more before making my definitive favorite story pick.
Least favorite though.
Oh.
We're not going
What's
there
Lee's
yet.
favorite?
We have to go around the board first.
Yeah, let Pinko go first.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Pinball.
Pressure.
Pressure's a
Pressure's
very
good.
good one.
Pressure's a good
That's,
one.
I think my top two are somnophobia and pressure, which are both from the same book.
Pressure
so-
seems to be a very generally held high story.
Yeah.
It had a lot of the really fun fan stuff like all the Springlock suits, and this
Yeah.
dude's just a theorist like us. It's a good one. My favorite, I have a very soft spot for submechanophobia.
Yeah, not bad actually.
All right.
I remember the thumbnail for Dark Rooms where underscore is the little diver person.
I gotta pull that up. It's been a while.
Psyche, can you update my image on the stream? Yeah, I gave you a purple one.
Oh,
If you can change it,
Purple one.
you can all be purple.
Oh no.
all right. Let me.
People are gonna think they're
Okay.
colorblind.
Ozone, it came around to you.
All right.
We
so.
made this chat specifically for our colorblind viewers.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I am slightly purple colorblind. Is that a bad thing? I should have specified that.
Isn't your whole character purple?
Yes,
Seeing
that's
a
the
blur on
problem.
the screen.
That's the problem.
So maybe this is a hot take. I don't know. I really like Help Wanted.
I one was good.
Help One is a good,
It's good.
one.
I like.
That's a good
I like
one.
Help Wanted a lot.
And I also want to say Under Construction. Bobby Dots was also good. But
Under Construction is very good.
No
Okay.
one said anything
You know,
about
that-
Didophobia.
Wait, Under Construction is the one about cancer, right?
Xenophobia is
Oh,
good. It's not the best.
Nobody said
in
anything
my
about
opinion,
Didophobia.
it's good in terms of
I
lore.
can't remember.
It is lore.
Oh,
It is
yeah, never
maybe
mind.
not the best.
We're all
story.
purple.
So
Purple!
We
Let's
should think
go.
of the worst one. We should think of the worst one.
Oh, least favorite from Tales.
I have a least favorite.
Haps.
I have a least favorite.
I have a least favorite.
Oh, I got to think about this.
I do.
Oh, I have a least favorite.
What's up?
Which
let's
do we
start with
wanna
those.
go
Let's
People
start
are
with
gonna
those.
say
Go back.
So I think people are going to say Bleeding Heart, aren't they?
That's not what I was gonna say.
No, that's not
okay.
mine.
Okay. Well, I'm saying Haps. I'm saying Haps because I thought it was really
Hap.
boring.
Based.
Okay.
That's actually pretty based.
It is mostly just tunnels.
Yeah, it's
I-
so long,
Also,
but nothing happens.
with Haps, I gotta put honor mention for Drowning because it's just Haps but with slides.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh.
I agree.
Oh, I really liked Drowning, actually. No, I really liked Drowning.
It's a better Haps. It's
At
better,
least
but...
in Drowning, at least stuff happens.
Yeah.
Can I put in another one for my favorite? I want to say the Monty Within.
That's that is a good story.
So I read Tiger Rock, and
Tiger Rock.
And after that, I just read the summaries for the Bleeding Heart and the other one because I was like Monty Within because I just read the summaries.
You need to read Bleeding Heart, man.
Okay, I left my book at home.
So, who's currently on?
Oh, I'm next. I'm next up for worst. B7.
Really?
Wow.
B7 is just.
The original?
I guess. Oh, well, you want me to pick one or the other?
Yeah.
B7 2.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It is weird. Now, however, that is a bit of a cop out because it's like me saying In the Flesh. That's just everyone's least favorites. You know what I mean?
liked In the Flesh. I thought In the Flesh.
Okay. Whoopsies. Never mind.
Unironically?
Unironically, I thought In the Flesh.
Unironically and ironically.
Matt got what was coming to him.
I will. Okay. Alternative though, I will say
He was
Haps is pretty empty. Haps is pretty empty. I'll admit that. But otherwise, B7-2 is pretty weird. Pinball.
So, there's this story about these kids who get hypnotized. I don't even heard into eating dirt. It's a weird story. A little bit of weird story. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Animatronic Apocalypse.
That is one of my favorites.
Oh, it's weird.
That one is so good.
Oh, thank you, JPEG Animations, for donating $2.
Who's that?
I'm gonna go.
Anyone else notice that Animatronic Apocalypse is literally Bendy in the ink machine?
What?
True.
So
No, I won't expand on it. I will
What
not
do you
expand
mean by
on that.
that?
You guys can figure it out yourselves.
go with that.
What do you mean by that?
So my top 3 worst ones are that. I really didn't like that story.
Tronic
Bleeding
Apocalypse.
Heart, and of course, B7-2. The casual answers.
But, like,
Yeah.
I didn't like that story because it was so good.
Oh. I thought Lally's game was extremely mid.
Lolly's just funny.
It's funny. It's a bit slow though.
Who's next?
Hey,
It was
underscore
Lally a lot.
psychic. Do you guys remember when Inky said that Lally wasn't real?
Oh my god.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait, everyone pause real quick. Thank you again, Jay, for... Yeah, wait.
the $2.
Thank you, Jay, for $2. Let me... Okay. We got him back, boys!
It's so funny.
Why do you have that?
Yep.
That was in one of my meme reviews.
Oh, we hit 740 subscribers. That's awesome.
Wow.
Just 10 more and then 750. That's awesome.
That is how
We're
math
getting a
works.
bunch of viewers, so yeah.
Is how math works.
Can you
how
wait?
math works.
Okay, you shouldn't have monetization. Do you get your donations?
So basically, YouTube did this thing a little while ago where at like 500 subs and like 300 watch hours, you can turn on some monetization, like you turn on channel members.
Oh yeah, they updated it. Yeah.
Really?
And donations. So yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
working to get 1,000 subs
For the full monetization.
For the full monetization.
I think
like I've been streaming
might-
like every weekend for the I've been
Psychic.
working hard.
Okay.
You're gonna get $1,000 before you get 1,000 subs.
I stream a lot
Honestly,
too.
I
but
think I
just-
already have. I think I already have.
No way.
Yeah.
I stream a lot too. I just stream non-FNAF stuff, so I don't really get subscribers from that.
I mean,
I
like
just
this
do
stream
it
has
for
been awesome. Like the viewership has been so high. Like the entire people. I realize
Yeah.
people really like the FNAF stuff on my channel, so I'm definitely gonna do more of it.
FNAF gets views.
it's-
It is
yeah.
just a
It
fact.
does. It certainly does.
Also, pulling up all
They
these
made a whole
nerds.
movie.
People love group collaboration.
I know. It's also just this has just been so much fun. Like this has been really fun.
It's also because we have questions to talk about rather
Yeah.
than like just freestyling.
Yeah, we're not just making up stuff on the spot.
right.
Yeah.
And I think we're definitely gonna do more of this if you guys are down in the future.
Yeah.
I mean, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't see why
Psychic,
not.
least favorite story?
Yeah, we'll finish that.
Let's keep
before-
going on least favorites.
What's your least favorite?
Whose turn is it?
It is-
You.
Good question.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that I'm trying to remember. See, some of them are just like forgettable. Like I barely remember Bobby Dot's Part 2. I barely remember what that like some of them in that one. I know
It
Storyteller.
was so good though.
Bobby Dot's Part 2 was good. You gotta give it that.
No.
Just
I'm
trust it.
talking about the book itself.
Okay.
like-
Oh, Bobby Dot's Part 2 had...
Storyteller.
I have it pulled up.
Bobby
Bobby
Dot's
Dot's...
2, and what was the third one?
GGY.
Oh,
No,
GUI
that is
storyteller.
objectively not a snoozer book.
Okay,
Storyteller
yeah, okay.
GUI and
I
that's book two.
couldn't remember
That's the
I
best
couldn't
book, I
remember the
think.
third story. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, let me throw out some. Nexi, Drowning, Mimic, Tigerock, Monty Within, Bleeding Heart, B7-2, Alone Together, Dittophobia.
Alone Together is a pretty good story.
Oh, I still haven't read Alone Together.
Oh,
Neither have
really?
I. Neither have
Oh
I.
my gosh.
Somnophobia, Pressure, Clethophobia, Help Wanted, Hat.
I
Nobody
thought-
talked about Clethophobia.
I thought Clethophobia was. I thought it was okay. Like it was like it felt like it's the same thing over and over again. Where like, oh, guy goes in tube, guy gets a little stuck. It goes, oh, guy goes in another tube, gets a little bit more stuck.
Gets a little stretchy.
It was like it was like a good story, but it could have been shortened a little bit. I think.
Yeah.
Alone Together is important for the lore in one specific aspect. Awesome. Do you know
Yes.
how about?
It explains ghosts.
It explains ghosts.
Oh, I should probably read it then.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
it
really
literally tells
I
you
should
how
also
this
probably
works.
read it.
Oops.
I'm just gonna give a little hint. Think of The Shining. That's about it.
Evan,
It's
what,
Oh,
it's
okay.
self-explanatory.
Evan, what are
So
what's
like
your least
lovely
favorite story?
carpets that are like.
B7-2. It's
B7-2? Okay, good, we're in agreement.
Seconds Haps.
I guess we're putting those two pretty low.
Base.
Yeah, I guess Haps is pretty low.
Yeah.
Soul?
Well, okay, yeah. So from the ones I know, yes, I'd say like Lally's game was like pretty bare bones. Yeah, so like nothing much really happened. So yeah, at the end of the story, I was just like, wait, that's it? That's the end? So
Live Lowler
yeah, I say
reaction.
that.
Live reaction.
That's it.
Yeah,
Okay. That
I think it was
works.
like Ozone's audiobook. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, so where I was watching it from, but yeah, I think that was the one.
All right. Next one is who or what is the Glitchtrap virus?
This should be
Oh,
I'm hoping.
William Afton.
No.
William West.
Michael.
It's Michael.
Alright, down the line from Ozone.
The Mimic AI.
The Mimic AI, any other caveats, specifications?
I mean to specify, it's mimicking William's cruel past and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. I will
Past.
I will take that.
Yeah,
I will
past
say
is
Mimic
awesome.
AI. What?
Mhm.
You got something?
Huh? No.
Okay. Mimic
Anyone else
AI.
have a different answer, actually.
Yes, there will be different answers. Let's go down the line. Mimic AI, but it's not trying to mimic William. It's trying to mimic how the kids remember William. Because it's the Mimic AI, but it's got those 6 memories we get in Help Wanted 2 attached to it. So it's not mimicking what William was, but how the kids remember him.
You're true.
See that? I mostly think that he's mimicking just Help Wanted in general.
Okay.
Like just all the stuff that Fazbear Entertainment put into the game and had him replicate. Because that's like the point of why he's in FNaF VR.
And
I think
then
that's like the main reason. Like that's like what he mainly mimics, and I think he just took Afton as like
the mythology from there.
basically, yeah,
Okay.
because he's like the main point of all the Fazbear history. So
Pinball?
Mimic One virus.
Alright.
That's about it. It's like
I should not be speaking, so I think.
Uh-oh, what are you doing?
I would love to hear your answer.
I think it.
Here
could,
we go.
I think it could still be William Afton somehow.
get out. Just
Boo this user.
fish reaction.
No, like it's just like I got lumped.
Dude.
No, like I do see the argument for Mimic AI, but
Explain yourself.
okay, part of it's like just still thinking about like the
Explain
circuit
yourself.
boards being Agony from Fazbear Frights, and part of it's also just like if we all have the same answer, it's a little lame. So I'm being a little contrary to be contrary,
Of course.
but
Oh,
You're a
I
contrary.
think like I don't know. I think it just
You
I think,
are open to the possibility.
I'm open to the
Still being
possibility.
William.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I kind of want to specify a little bit.
Okay.
But
Be specific.
go ahead. Do the rest of the line.
I think we just have Soul.
Okay, I don't know if I should say this. Okay.
Psychic already took the heat.
alright.
So
Fair enough. Okay. No. Okay, so I'm gonna give the best of both worlds. I think it's both the Mimic One virus and William.
I do
it's
think
both
that
of
is also possible.
Like,
It could
as
be a
one.
mix.
Okay. Okay.
In my personal opinion, William's soul died in the lake. You know,
He-
I imagine.
Yeah, I agree
So-
with that. I agree.
Yes, absolutely.
Wait,
It's
Jay.
However,
think
some of his
definitely.
memory still lives on.
Did Jay get to answer?
No.
All right, Jay, you can send your answer.
Bro.
Also.
I think it's probably both William and the mimic mixing up together.
I can agree with that actually.
My one issue with that is like, what's the point of it mimicking anything if Afton's already there anyway?
Yeah.
Because what's
Yeah, but like my
important is when
one
it,
counter to that. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, you go first. No worries.
what's important is when it leaves, and
What?
it takes what it learns from William with it.
Well, no.
I mean, it would already be mimicking William anyways.
Well, JPEG, do you know what happens in like the story surrounding the mimic?
No.
No, that's good to know.
That's pretty important information.
So,
Um,
let's see. Mimic is taken to Freddy's in the early 80s. 83, 84, 85, doesn't matter.
No.
Austin, is there a specific time that it's taken?
Do you want? This is gonna get too dense. I don't think we have time for this.
Fine, I'm just going to say the early 80s. How about that?
Oh, yeah,
You're gonna
I'm
say
leaving in, like,
84, 85,
5
okay?
minutes.
Whatever. And it's
No, we can't do this. We gotta go, man. We gotta zoom.
hide and seek. It's a game of hide and seek.
I'm gonna
just
say
let it.
this.
Just let it sit for now. This can be a next time.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
this:
man.
if any elements from the books overlap into the games,
They do.
those are probably the only elements from the books that are important.
Well,
Okay.
what do you mean?
So I think about it. It's just like the mimic. Okay,
Uh-huh.
you first heard about him from the books, right?
Yeah, which were written in
That's where
2019.
everyone first knew that it was called the mimic in the first place.
True.
And that's it. He
Would have been
only
pretty easy to
exists-
figure that out
he
though,
only
based on Bruin though.
exists- He only exists in the game, and all he carries over is the name. Like, they don't talk about anything about the mimic in the
No,
game.
because
We
because
only
they wrote
see him
his whole backstory.
once. We only see him once.
He does the
And
same
all
thing
we
in the
know
same
is that he,
place
all
that
we
he did
know
it
is
last
that he
time.
copies the voice of this one kid, and then starts chasing you at once you free him,
Right.
and
JPEG.
is trying
They wrote
to
his-
kill you or whatever.
They wrote his whole backstory and how he got to the place where we then free him.
So where's that backstory in the game?
It doesn't. Okay, Scott wrote a bunch of stories that he said could not really be well told in the games, and he's like, this stuff, even with Fright, directly connected to the games. And then he makes that point way clearer with the Tales books, which are tales from the Pizzaplex, and
Mhm.
half of the stories usually have something to do with Tales elaborating on some kind of thing. Help Wanted is about the indie developer. The Mimic is about the Mimic robot. Haps
Is about nothing.
Haps is about a robot called Haps.
Frailty's purpose is connecting the Stitch line to Tails. Help Wanted, pretty self-explanatory. That's the indie dev. Let's see. You go down the line. Pressure. I don't know. A lot of the stories have stuff that connects with the games, and some of the
Yes.
stories, a very few amount, are just about telling a story. Sometimes for the purpose of filler.
Sometimes a story is just a story.
Sometimes you think otherwise, you're just gonna go mad.
If you think about it too deeply and too much,
Why? You're fucked.
So
Sometimes, I don't know.
All right.
I wrote a bunch of stories for the purpose of giving a nice story, also giving some lore bites for the theorists.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Tuesday.
any final
We gotta
thoughts
keep
on this
going.
question before we move on?
I do have final thoughts.
Okay.
I think that this part of the FNaF timeline, and by this part of the FNaF timeline, I mean like post FNaF 6 Ultimate Custom like Fazbear Frights, is all about William Afton's legacy rather than William Afton himself and what that is going to do to like the world and Fazbear Entertainment and stuff like that. And I think that Glitchtrap, it's weird because like the Mimic virus, I think in Tiger Rock, it kind of shows like it tries to hide and like in hide and seek, it tries to like fit in with its environment. And so I think that's where kind of Glitchtrap comes from, because they made the VR game to like for like the past of Freddy's, and if you know what I'm talking about. And then I think they imported the virus, and then that became something to do with that environment, aka Spring Bonnie. And so that's why it takes the form of Glitchtrap. But I don't know. That's just like a theory I had. I didn't explain that very well.
A theory,
but...
a game theory.
I think it's you. You first sentence was the best. It's about William Afton's legacy.
Fantastic. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We should move on. This is the most dangerous question we've had so far.
All right, which okay, because I know there's two debated answers. I know what I believe.
Yeah.
I know what I firmly believe. But which ending is
there's even three?
Do you think
there's even three? But yeah,
I'm pretty sure this was like given to us. It's
given to us, but people disagree.
Yep.
I'm hoping we are all unanimous with this one. Ozone?
I don't know. Princess Quest?
Okay, underscore, what do you think?
Is that what you want me to say?
It's what you think.
I don't want you to say.
Oh, I was gonna say. I guess I have a bit of a Princess Quest, but then like a little add-on.
That's I also have that. C underscore.
Princess Quest, but like some facsimile of the Burn Trap ending. That's my answer. Okay, yeah.
Pinball, what do you think?
Princess Quest. That's it.
Jay?
All right.
They're all canon.
Okay.
What do you? What do you?
No, we did actually say all. We actually did really say they're all canon.
They're all canon.
They're all canon. They're not all in the continuity.
Ruin just follows the one from like Princess Quest.
Which one's the true ending? Jay, so you said Princess Quest?
What do you mean true ending? They're all canon. They just weird.
Okay, Evan, you're Evan. Go.
Timelines from the other ending.
What is true?
Cellular.
What is true? What is
canon?
canon?
What is true? What is true?
What is canon?
All I can say is that the next game after that we see follows what appears to be the Princess Quest ending.
Okay, Cellular, what do you think it is?
All right, so I think it's the Princess Quest ending. Yeah, but like I don't think the Burn Trap ending happens at all. I have like a massive theory as to why it's like it doesn't happen at all. But okay, I'll see if I can find it in the meantime. But yeah, so far I'll say that Princess Quest. Yeah.
All right,
Let me ask you guys a question.
I think that it is also Princess Quest. I've seen so many like, oh, the Freddy in Ruin is not our Freddy, and I just think that's so ridiculous.
That's dumb. Wait, does anyone here think that prototype Freddy Shattered from Ruin is not our Freddy?
So I don't think that, but I'm curious as to why it does say prototype on the foot.
I think
don't have an answer for that.
I think it's just like I think like it's just the paint rubbed off.
So here's the thing,
yeah.
When you're building stuff and you're using prototype parts, but then like, oh, this part's good enough, you paint over the prototype part, and that's what you get.
Also, I also have a theory that it's like Freddy's a prototype, and that's why he wasn't affected by Glitchtrap.
Also, more meta sense, it is yet another one of these weird FNaF World connections that stack up. Like Tangle and White Rabbit. Prototype is one of the FNaF World characters.
I love Tangle.
Oh, you're right.
Hey guys, I'm gonna dip now because I'm going to stream on my own. People of Psychic Stream, when Psychic Stream is done, don't leave yet because it's awesome. But when it's done, I'm streaming. Okay, so
we're gonna raid into you.
Alright, well,
yeah, let's raid.
Thanks for being here, Evan. Hope you can join next time.
Thank you for having me. I certainly will as long as I'm not busy. Anyway,
right.
bye.
Bye.
Can we secretly watch his content? Sorry.
Yes.
Tune into his stream.
Do you guys think Burn Trap is real?
Yes.
Ooh. Yes.
You think?
Wait, what? Well,
is Burn Trap real? Was Burn Trap real?
Was Burn Trap
no
made up? Was Burn Trap made up? The question.
Because it's either real or made up by Gregory.
Yeah.
I think
it's made up.
Or made up by.
If it's made up by Gregory, it's shocking how he kind of knew what Springtrap sort of looked like.
I think it's real.
I mean, Vanessa could have somewhat told him, right?
Well, no. Okay. Hey, Pig. They had video games with Springtrap.
Indeed. FNaF 3 and 6 both existed.
That's true as well. That's true.
But
That's true.
I think the bigger question is, why is he drawing Burn Trap? If Burn Trap doesn't technically exist, what's the point in inventing a character?
It's making an
Wasn't
OC.
there someone
think-
who invented?
Why is he making an
in
OC?
the books that was basically
He's quite
screencraft?
creative. Now, I think it's well, it could also just be the quote-unquote Gregory. You know, the Mimic one.
The mimic.
The Mimic one used to it had the idea of creating stories, right? Creating comics.
The storyteller. Ooh.
The storyteller. It is the storyteller. I think it could also be that.
Habit Blackberry chat says, "Do you guys know about the mini theory that the mimic still looked like Burn Trap when they were slinging him up in Ruin?" I don't.
I
don't think so.
I don't understand what that means.
I think I don't know what Habit's getting at. I think it might be slightly I think for me and Ozone at least, Ozone, would you have envisioned that we're saying some facsimile of Burn Trap is real, like the Burn Trap ending? So it's probably Gregory and Vanessa or either the Blob attacks in some way, either by fighting Gregory and Vanessa or the Blob attacking Burn Trap. Which we think is probably the Mimic. It loses all its frickin' shell and just has to fix itself. All its broken parts.
Yes, Gregory's lunchbox is down there.
Okay. Yeah. And his backpack. Wait,
so we know he had to have gone down there.
Underscore has requested a new item for the table.
Oh, just you wait.
Oh my gosh.
It's an egg.
So on the question of will baby be important?
Oh no.
We've already
Pod
talked
baby.
about this. Let's move on.
Pod baby.
We don't need to talk about this.
Pod Baby, the best FNaF AR skin.
Okay, yeah, we've all said what endings we think are somewhat canon, and they're
Alright.
pretty close. Everyone's saying Princess Quest, some are saying Burn Trap. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So last question for this stream.
Okay.
Who is the best meme character in the whole franchise?
Doug.
What's your specification of meme character?
Whatever you want. Whatever you think.
Okay.
Whatever we want. All right.
Actually, hold on. It might not be Doug. Hold on. I need to
Doug.
retake this.
I shouldn't be here, guys.
It's close. It's close.
Alright, let's go down the table.
Meme
Ozone, what do you
character.
think?
Dude.
Why am I always first?
Yeah, I'm having a hard time too.
Okay, Cellular, you go first.
Okay. It's. I would say it's close between Doug and the Mimic. It's one of the two.
Mimic.
The Mimic!
As a meme character.
The Mimic!
Yes.
Jay, what do you think?
I'm not sure.
Alright, I'll list out some of my favorites. We got Lally. Lally's great. We got Joel from Kids That Play.
Okay.
Kids That Play side, watch out! What was it? The Goongler?
The Goongalar? Oh my god.
Steel Wool knows about the Goonglar.
Buff Helpy.
Buff Helpy. Okay.
Just some honorable mentions.
You know Buff Helpy's canon,
I can't. Bonnie in Closet. I like Bonnie in Closet.
Hello, I'm Bunny.
Bonnie in Closet.
Dude.
I'm no by many. Okay, I have a couple answers.
Yeah.
One, the legendary Sailor Thrift.
Sailor Thrift!
I. Oh, okay. Yep.
Sailor Thrift. I love Sailor Thrift. The entirety of the Night 5 musical. The Night 5 that musical. I love that. As for me,
that. Yeah.
As for me, I'm just gonna go with Sailor Thrift.
Sailor Thrift, nice.
Oh, I'm not huge on the memes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Sailor Thrift. I love Taylor Swift.
Alright.
I have one, and I won't elaborate.
You have one because you're holding up your hand.
You ever heard of Ralpho did 9/11?
What?
A what?
What?
I won't speak more.
No.
Please don't. Actually, no. You might want to. You might need to. You might need to speak more.
No.
You might need to specify.
No.
What is this all about?
Austin, will you confide it to me in private?
Ask Ghost.
What do you mean?
Just send it in
Ask
general.
Ghost.
Okay, Ozone.
No.
So this is an obscure one, but I'm picking this one because I feel like he carries some level of my character into the FNAF series,
Okay.
and that's Bonnie from Fredbear and Friends on Tour.
Oh, Bonnie!
He just says nothing the whole time and smiles like a dork.
Dude, wait. I have another one. Hold up. Where is it? I gotta find it. And it's not really a meme. Or is it a meme? I don't know.
Actually, I do have one.
You spill.
Also
You spill.
Fazgoo.
Well, I find it.
Clavis Key says Classy made the Raffo joke. Classy!
Yeah, Classy made the Raffle joke. I just know it from Ghost a lot.
Classy Baryonyx.
I do have one.
I thought homophobic caps was a good meme.
Oh yes! That's a good one. Never mind, that's a good one.
Homophobic haps, right.
That's a classic.
That's a...
Also Rose, who has a large
Oh.
personality.
Noticeably.
We talked about this earlier. We talked about this earlier.
Booby dots.
Booby nuts.
The booby dots.
Conclusion?
Bobby Dukes.
Alright. Yeah, so we got through half of the questions I prepared. I think we gotta save the rest for a part 2. If you guys want, in chat, if you guys want to see that, make sure to like the video so you let us know you want to see it. And put down in the comments if you have any burning questions that you think will be hotly debated. I'm willing to change some of the questions I have planned around. I think it'll be really fun. Classy Baryonyx just joined. I have been informed that I was mentioned.
I brought up Ralpho did 9/11. Classy.
I still don't have an explanation. For
No,
this.
you don't get one.
You don't get one.
Okay.
But that's all we're gonna do for this one. If you like the stream, first of all, check out all these awesome people down in the description and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 1,000 this year, and we're at 740, and special stream at 800 subs. It's gonna be fun.
What was a special stream?
What?
This was a special stream.
Oh,
What
yeah.
do you
What?
No, a super special stream.
I slept through the first 30 minutes.
But I guess we're definitely gonna do a part 2. So next
I was
time.
the first one here and had the least amount to contribute.
Jay, I'm just happy you're here.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so am I.
Aren't we all?
Klavsky, you should invite me. FNAF. Wait, that's FNAFy?
That's FNAFy?
Wait,
You guys didn't know that this whole time.
Dude, I didn't
I always
know that.
Oh my gosh, it
Dude,
is.
I
I
would
thought
love to do a. I
FNAFy's
would love to do
normally
something
called,
lore.
named Night Sky. Like that's how.
I would love to do something lore with like FNAFy and Classy. That'd be so chill.
I mean, like if I'd be down to like invite them on for like the next time. Like
If we got space.
I mean, yeah. Like
I'll make a new one. I'll make a new one for the next one. It's
Oh
fine.
my, sure. But yeah, I'm like
We need to add more chairs.
I'm down to invite more theorists on. Like they don't have to be content creator theorists, but just theorists in general. It's always fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you like the stream, share it around with your friends. The VOD will be up as always. I'll try to add timestamps for each of the questions. And
Wait, psychic. One thing. Yeah. So can you link Evan's stream as well? Yeah, because we can
Oh.
straight.
Oh, yeah,
right into
yeah.
the stream.
Yeah,
I
right
guess. Oh,
Send them over.
Luncraft just subscribed. Thank you so much. It was hiding behind Lowler's reaction. Sorry. Oh wow, we just jumped to 743 subs. Thank you guys.
Hey, did anyone realize that there is a new game theory about security breach out? But I'm pretty sure it's not a theory.
Wait,
It's
what?
like a gameplay thing.
Yeah.
It's not a theory. I don't think, but it is a game theory.
Again.
Wait, which channel is it on?
Game
Game theory.
wait. Speaking of game theory,
Oh, look, general.
tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow, Inky's probably gonna be joining me unless something happens and changes. We're gonna be watching every single FNAF game theory, but
Jeez.
if Matt Pet says something that is undeniably false, we skip the video.
What if it was like maybe true back then?
We haven't
Because
decided.
this is a big thing for recent stuff, which I can understand.
Yeah.
Old theories though, like up to UCN, you might have a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
gonna be a 2-minute stream.
We
You just gotta look for misinformation only.
yeah, misinformation only.
I guess misinterpretation's okay, but
yeah.
misinformation, there you go. Boom.
Like if you guys in chat think something's completely wrong, you can tell me, we'll skip it. Like it's gonna be a fun thing. And if any of you guys want to join, you guys are all welcome.
That'd be fun.
It's early, yeah.
Is it? Did you say it's tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
I'll keep an eye out.
Wait.
So
what time?
What is the stream of? What is the stream of?
it's watching every single FNAF game theory, but if MadPat says something incorrect, we skip the video.
I may be there depending on the time.
Time?
It's gonna start at 1 EST, so noon my time.
Okay.
There's a
That's 11 for me.
40% chance I'm there. 40% chance I'm there.
Yeah, 40 for me too.
60% for me.
Should I put?
That sounds
should,
fun.
should-
It sounds very fun.
Should I move it like up or down like an hour?
Oh, don't move it. Or unless someone needs to.
Right. We'll talk about it after stream. But that's pretty much all for this one. There have been so many of you here. The support means so much to me. Thank you so much. Check all these guys out. They're all in the description. I need to add Ozone in. And Solidar's down there too. Okay, but yeah.
You still haven't added me to the description of that Monopoly video.
I have. I did. I have.
Oh, damn it.
But yeah. I just thank you so much for all the support. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. VOD will be up. I'll add timestamps so it's easier to watch. And yeah, make sure to like the video if you want to see part 2. But that's going to be all for me. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching and joining the stream. We're going to see you guys later. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Peace.
Say bye. Oh, wait, I was going to say peace.
Classic.
You got to say it. Come on.
I did.
Goodbye, superstars.
I didn't hear it. Okay. Bye!